I've fought many wars in my time. Some are fought for land, some for power, some for glory. I suppose fighting for love makes more sense than all the rest. Do you love her?
Father, you are a great king because you love all of Troy. That is the way I love Helen.
I want her back. Will you go to war with me, brother?
They're coming for me. The wind is bringing them closer.
This'll be the greatest war the world has ever seen. We need the greatest warrior.
Achilles can't be controlled.
Be careful, King of Kings. First, you need the victory.
I won't ask you to fight my war. You already have. The loser will burn before nightfall.
Immortality! Take it! It's yours!
No son of Troy will ever submit to a foreign ruler.
Then every son of Troy shall die.
Now you know who you're fighting.
Is there no one else? Is there no one else?
Welcome to Barrel Age Flicks. This is Ron. I have been traumatized. And in the show we have...
This is Ragnar. I'm so confused right now.
And...
Hey, this is Goot.
I am Groot!
And finally...
This is Adam, and I'm their designated driver.
Boom, we made it.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to BAF.
Ho-ho.
I was waiting for some
like
applause.
that timing?
I didn't get no applause this time. Usually I get applause.
No, you got yawning.
Oh, well, that doesn't help. What's up, everybody? We are doing a...
Tits and dicks, man. Tits and dicks.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. So today for our show...
You're talking, so you're saying something.
Oh, funny. We have Ragnar, we have Goot, and we have Adam. We are going to be doing the movie Troy, released May 14th, 2004. Director's cut released September 18th, 2007. Directed by Wolfgang Peterson. For the movies that he's done, we got some great movies here. I'm sure everybody's seen The Never-Ending Story. I'm sure we all grew up with that one. Das Boot, that's a great movie right there. Air Force One, which we actually did a show on. Poseidon, the remake. The Perfect Storm, which is another episode that Ragnar did. Then we did, other movies he's done is Outbreak, the classic sci-fi Enemy Mine, and the Clint Eastwood movie In the Line of Fire. So he's actually done some great movies. The score for this movie was done by James Horner, and the movie Troy had a Rotten Tomatoes score of 53% based on 229 reviews. The audience score is higher at 73% based on 250,000 ratings. It got rotten, but from a user score, it actually did pretty well. The movie Troy had a production budget of approximately $185 million. It grossed $133 million in the United States and Canada and $364 million in other territories with a worldwide gross of $497 million. So it made its money. It did a good job. I remember when this came out, it was a decent hit, and it's having a lot of great actors on there. You got Brad Pitt, you got Brian Cox. Here's the actors that we got. We got Brad Pitt as Achilles. We got Eric Bana as Hector, which I don't really see much of Eric Bana that much anymore. Orlando Bloom as Paris. Diane Kruger as Helen. Brian Cox as Agamemnon. We have Sean Penn as Odysseus. Brendan Gleeson as Menelaus. Do you remember how to say it right?
Menelaus.
Is it Menelaus?
Yep.
Okay. Then we have Peter O'Toole as Priam. We have Rose Byrne as Brius. We have Saffron Burrows as Andromachi. I'm sure that's wrong. I don't know how to say it.
Did you copy and paste or type?
I copied and pasted. This is actually from what you told me. The AI. You told me to do AI this time. I used it. What was that?
I did not.
What are you trying to blame Ragnar for?
No. I said he gave me a credit since here's what you should do is just press on AI what the cast is and it'll print it out for you. And that's what I did instead of me typing it out. We have Tyler Mane as Ajax. I'm sure, Goot, you know who Tyler Mane is, right? He was in a movie that you just saw yesterday. Yeah. Played Sabretooth in the X-Men. He also played Michael Myers in the 2 Rob Zombie remake of Halloween. James Cosmo as Glaucius, and Nigel Terry as Archtopolemus. See, this is embarrassing. I can't say these Greek names, but I'm sure you guys. It's one of the religious dudes that were with Priam. Other movies to come out around the same month. Yeah, I know you're laughing at me right now. Van Helsing. In action, we have New York Minute, which I don't know what the fuck that is. I think that's the Olsen twins, I believe. Shrek 2.
Hold on.
What?
You don't know what it is, and you think it's with the Olsen twins? That's what you just said?
I think that's what it I didn't read that. I didn't even read that.
Fucker, you have it on your goddamn screen.
It was from the AI. I just looked at the title. I'm sorry.
Watch your cup.
Yeah, I know. Almost spilled it on my thing. Then we have The Day After Tomorrow.
Are on the movie.
Read the fucking lines. God damn it.
Day After Tomorrow, a disaster film directed by Roland Emmerich. And then we have Breaking All the Rules, a romantic comedy with Jamie Foxx and Gabriel Union. New York Minute, comedy featuring Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Shrek 2, re-released, the popular animated sequel by DreamWorks. And then you had Van Helsing, an action horror film starring Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale. There you go.
There, see, now you didn't fuck it up.
Yeah,
good job.
Appreciate it. Anyways, the drink we are trying is courtesy of Snow because she actually went overseas to, where did she go? She went to, from Barrel Aged Chicks. I know, I was going to get that. I was going to get there. I was going to say that. I just was going to ask you.
I don't believe you on that one.
Oh, I was.
You can't read a teleprompter.
I didn't finish it yet. So what, actually, where did she go?
Europe.
You
She went to Greece.
She went to Greece. She went to Ithaca.
Italy.
Yeah.
Croatia, thank you.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of that one. So she had 9 ports.
Yeah. She was over there for about like a week and a half, I believe.
2 weeks.
Yeah. And she said that she would get me the drink of the show, which I actually got, which she bought. Canova Santorini. Follows a traditional slow procedure to prepare ouzo in handmade Greek copper alembic still. The superior quality of Canova Santorini ouzo is characterized by the aroma and the taste of the currents of Santorini's arsenico, saffron, and anise. What is that?
Those are spices.
Bless you.
Yeah, thank you. But no, there's actually even a thing that we're going to say before we drink this. But also, Goot also brought a drink to the table also for this episode. So, Goot, what are we drink? What are you drinking on your end?
I just got simple bottle from Italy, some Moscato d'Asti.
Oh, nice.
Love me some Moscato. It's
Okay,
nice.
okay. So the word that we're supposed to say, go ahead, Ragnar.
Fuck you, Ron.
Right? How the fuck do you want? Why are you asking me to say it?
Because I forgot what I was supposed to say.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is the motherfucker who I told, play the goddamn clip. No, I know it.
I just did.
Play the fucking clip. No, I got it. It's fine. No, play the clip. Fine. Plays the clip. I got it. Don't worry.
Okay, well.
So what the fuck is it?
All right, well, I guess I'm going to have to play this clip. So I'm not getting, oh, thank you. Punished for this. Stimmy hiamas. So that is what we say when we drink this drink. Stimmy hiamas. Was that still wrong? Apparently I still said it wrong.
Nope.
Was that right?
No.
Cheers.
Skull.
Let it rip.
God, that's pure good and plenty. That's what I remember when we had this.
Yep.
I don't remember what show we did. We had ouzo before.
I don't know. Stu picked it.
But that is like pure good and plenty. Like that is pure licorice. That is good because I love licorice. So man, this is really good actually. And what's really cool about this is that when you pour the drink in there, it's a clear color in the bottle. But when it's on ice, it fogs up. It gets like this cloudy look into it, which is actually really interesting. It's good. I enjoy it. I don't know. You want to go first?
Well, you just
what?
I'm curious.
What are you curious about?
You'll fucking find out. One, welcome to the shit show.
My shows are always a shit show.
You a little nervous today, guy?
No, I'm not
was
nervous
me?
at all. I'm just
So, all right, knowing that we did Uzo before, right, on a different show,
right.
why pick it again and not do like a wine from over there?
She asked me. Okay, that's the thing.
I know she asked, but I'm asking you why.
That's the thing. She asked me what I wanted, and I said, I want a liquor. You want a wine or liquor? I said, I want a liquor. But you know what? You're buying it. Pick whatever you want. She picked that. That's what she
said. Liquor?
She said you wanted liquor. You don't want a wine.
Yeah, but then I also said that you have choice, and she picked this. I gave her the option.
With liquor and licorice?
No, liquor. I said liquor. But she asked me that. I said I want a liquor, but it's in the text.
Why are you giving up?
This is a simple question. I'm asking because I'm curious.
I gave her the choice. Hey, you're buying it. You get whatever you want, and I'll go with whatever you get.
Okay.
But she did ask me, and I said liquor. But then she said, you know what? It's your choice. You buy whatever you want. I was expecting her to bring home a wine, actually, and then I thought that wine would be better because that's what they drink in this movie, actually, especially in the beginning when they're when Paris and Hector are with what's his name, Menelaus, basically. So I don't know. She went with Uzo, so I give it a 2. I think it's good. I really enjoyed. I actually like the licorice flavor in it. I really like how the glass fogs up. It's good cold. I mean, what I read online is Uzo is supposed to be on ice. It can be neat, but it's better on ice. So that's why I served it on ice here. So I don't know. I give it a 2. It's good. Like I said, I like licorice flavor. I remember absinthe having more of a licorice flavor too. So licorice flavor doesn't bother me. Also, Jaeger's licorice flavor. But this to me is more licorice.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
Licorice.
No.
Jaeger.
Oh.
Jaeger. Yeah, Jaeger's got a licorice taste.
Sounded like you said something else.
What did I say?
I'm not saying it.
Oh, well. I'm
not saying it.
What did I say? Did I say it wrong?
No.
You almost said the N-word there for a second.
Yeah.
I did not say that.
That's what it sounded like.
Okay, well, that's not what I was trying to say.
That's why I asked you what you
I said
said.
Jaeger.
I heard it too, Ragnar. I was like,
Thank you.
Great. Now I have to go back in my recording and make sure I didn't say it, apparently. Unbelievable. Anyways, I give it a 2. It's good. I think it's really good. It's refreshing. It's great. Ice cold. Like I said, it looks good. It tastes good. 2. It's good. And I completely forgot that Uzo had a licorice flavor. I did not remember it having. I thought it was like a vodka or something like that. Because, like I said, we had Uzo before, but it was a long time ago. So
it was very surprising.
I'm trying to remember what Stu brought it for.
I don't fucking remember. It was very surprising though when we first had it, and this reminds obviously it's the same thing. So
yeah,
you know, I remember what the fuck it tasted like. I'll give it a 2.
Okay,
it's tasty. It's light.
You think it's refreshing?
I'm not the most favorite of black licorice.
Yeah,
which is what this tastes like.
Does it remind you of Good and Plenty's, like the Good and Plenty candies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and even those aren't my favorite. But, you know.
Well, licorice is not for everybody. A lot of people don't like the flavor of licorice. So,
I mean, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It's just not my favorite taste.
Right.
You know. But I'll still give it a 2, though. It's still tasty.
Goop, what's your drink taste like? Moscato.
It's actually a very good blend of it's like a very light wine, but it tastes like mead to me. So I love getting this. They've been available at Costco. It's only like $10, $9.99. So it's very light. It's like a good summer drink, but it's like it's Moscato, so they're light.
Yeah.
So it's a 2 here. I love this drink.
Awesome.
So is that something you normally get a lot over at Costco?
Yes.
And this is an Italian wine, you said?
Yep, made in Italia.
Oh, nice.
Made in Italia.
Product of Italia, Italy.
Well, it's cool that you got to bring something over for the table. I'm sorry, Adam. Adam couldn't be here to try, but Adam's not really a big drinker, anyways. So I'm sure he's not minding it, anyways. But
that's fine. I'm drinking my Pure Life water from Walmart.
Give us a review of that.
Nice and refreshing.
But I'm actually curious. Are you a big fan of licorice flavor?
No.
Oh, see, so you're one of those ones that don't like licorice.
Yeah, no.
Have you ever had a Jaeger before?
Black jelly beans get tossed out.
Oh man, those are the best jelly beans. Those are my favorite ones.
Over the back of the shoulder.
Oh God, I love black licorice. I think black licorice is great. It's a very unique taste, and like I said, that's why I like Jaeger bomb so much. But this, like I said, this is more of a. I guess this is a more rich flavor of licorice. But like I said, with the fogginess of I love how the fucking the drink fogs up when it hits the ice. How it just gets all cloudy and everything.
The ice actually brings out all the flavor of the ingredients.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. So we got two, and you give yours a 2, so pretty good. And
Adam gave his a 2.
Of the water. You said
fucking 2s all around, man.
There you go. Don't really get that many on my shows.
Water.
What was that?
I'm happy it wasn't great value water.
Nope, wasn't great value.
Ooh, great value water tastes like that. The thing is, water does have tastes, and I know
like
people
water.
say that no, this is not. There is differences in water. You know, there's could be a hardness in it, or it could be very soft,
or like
a lot of times it has to do with the container that it's in.
I like aluminum.
Whether you're tasting the plastics or the metal of whatever it's in.
And that's why I like Liquid Death. I think Liquid Death is better. I really like canned water.
You like the taste of the metal.
It doesn't really taste like metal. I don't know what you're all talking about. You guys you got weird taste buds because I don't taste any metal. Just like you, would you rather have a Pepsi in a can, or would you rather have Pepsi in a bottle?
Which
one's glass cup, preferably with ice?
That'd be more preferred.
Yeah.
No, I can see that. A lot of people like canned soda more, but a lot of people, just like when you go to McDonald's, everybody says that the McDonald's Coca-Cola is the best tasting Coca-Cola compared to the can and the bottle. For some reason, the syrup.
I don't go to McDonald's.
I know, but I mean, it's weird. People have different flavors on different things. So, anyways, that's the end of our first drinking segment. So we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we will be right back.
That's the end of the show, folks.
Yeah,
now,
we're over with. We're done. Hey, having a hard time trying to stay up, trying to record these podcasts late at night?
Or are you up late, working, driving trucks, working in the shop, trying to provide for that damn family of yours?
You need coffee.
Well, let us tell you about this one company we got right here. It's called Coffee Bros. Now, they got a very select blend of different roasts: light roast, medium, dark, espresso. Now, each one of these has its own flavor profile.
These two brothers from New York made this amazing company with an amazing coffee that you could order online.
So you just had the espresso roast?
Yes.
And did that thing wake you up?
I couldn't go back to sleep. Oh, man. It was smooth.
Nice.
It had that nice chocolate taste to it. You can just taste the chocolate.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't give you that bite like other coffees do.
Or bitter.
No, definitely not bitter at all. This is smooth, sweet, aromatic. This coffee here will absolutely wake you up when you need it to.
The coffee here is dedicated to freshness, quality, and consistency. Use the code BAF10 to get 10% off your entire order. The link for the website is in our show description. And I'm telling you guys, it's worth it. This coffee keeps you awake, especially for the late podcasting that we do.
Yeah, it's very much needed.
Try out Coffee Bros. Coffee Bros! What is up, everybody? We are back with our show for the movie Troy, which I asked everybody to watch the director's cut. And I don't know if anybody had time to watch the theatrical cut or if they remember it. But in my opinion, did you watch the director's cut, Goot?
Yes.
Okay, and Adam, you watched the director's cut?
Yes, I did.
And I know you did because I gave you the copy and everything else. So
Yep, but I got something to say.
Go ahead.
All right. So I asked you earlier.
What?
Why you picked this?
The director's cut?
No. Why you picked Ouzo and not a wine?
I didn't pick it.
Hold on. No, you didn't pick Ouzo, but you said that you preferred. You actually left it up to her to pick.
Yeah, because she was buying it.
Yeah. So she sent me a screenshot of the message.
And what did it show?
Liquor. I don't like wine.
Yes, and then I also said right afterwards that it's up to you. You can pick whatever you want.
Why did you?
I'll let you pick.
Yourself?
You're buying. You're getting credit.
Exactly.
Liquor. Not a fan of wine.
Yeah, I just gave my opinion, but I let her pick.
Okay.
You said that line, then you contradicted yourself.
I changed my mind right after. Says, you know what? It's up to you. You can pick it.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
But you honestly,
we're confused. It's a mystery.
I was being honest
because I asked you and you said I left it up to her.
Right after she said that.
No, I asked, why'd you pick this, or why'd you pick a liquor and not a wine? And you said that you left it up to her.
I left it up to her right after I said that. Yes.
Yeah.
I changed my mind in the mid-Texas. It's up to you.
No.
You can do that.
I know. But you omitted that when you were speaking about it.
Oh, I didn't mean to. If I did that, I didn't mean to. It was just wrong choice of words.
Is that honesty right there?
You guys want me to spin the wheel? Fine.
I think it is.
You can spin the wheel. I don't give a fuck. Wheel's right here. Y'all vote. Go ahead and vote.
You won't spin it.
No, you got to vote. I'm not doing this crap again where I'm just taking a spin of the wheel from my. I've gone through this so many fucking times where you guys have to vote this time. Stu's made it. You always do it without us voting. I'm like, fuck.
He's right.
Yeah, y'all can vote.
Okay, I vote aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Well, you guys suck. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get this here. Perfect in the cam?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Don't break the fucking thing.
Ooh.
What is it? Hold on.
Daddy picks.
No. That's a fucking cock shot.
That's a cock shot.
Tilted to the right.
It's cock shot.
It's a cock shot.
Yeah.
God damn it. I don't even have the cock anymore. Oh, it's right there.
Oh,
God damn it.
Did you lose your dick?
That's
all right, Ragnar. Well, you know what? Since you're the one that gave the vote, you go ahead and pour my cock. That didn't even sound right saying that either.
Somebody please grab that soundbite.
Oh, I'm marking that.
What the fuck? What do you mean you're going to mark that? You're an ass.
No, you didn't realize what you said before that.
What? Huh? Yeah, right in the little drawer, there's a little small funnel in there. There should be a funnel in there. All right, so anyways, we're going to be talking about the movie Troy, of course, which first question to ask you guys, when was the first time you guys saw this? Did any of you guys see this in the theater, the theatrical cut?
I did.
Oh, really? You did? Okay.
I was a junior in high school when I saw this mess in theaters.
Saw this mess in theaters?
Yeah, it's I love Greek mythology and like this, following Achilles and that mythology. I saw it. Like, I don't know. I was never the biggest fan of Brad Pitt, and I don't know. Is this one of those movies I just had to see in the big theater in the theaters because it's an epic war almost?
I'm surprised because you like Brad Pitt in Seven.
I did.
But you didn't like it?
There was a while though. I did not like him as an actor. It took a while for me to break that stigma.
Yeah.
Now with Shia LaBeouf, I fucking hate that dude. If I ever saw that kid,
you've always said how much you hate Shia. You can't stand that motherfucker.
So,
all right.
Yeah, I was a junior in high school when I saw it in theaters.
Adam, how old were you when you saw this?
Better question is how old were my kids? I mean, I saw this. This was probably one of those movies where we had a free pay channel at the time, and it came on.
Oh, okay.
HBO or something like that.
Yeah.
Saw it at home. So it was that's where I saw it. I didn't see it in the theater.
Oh, interesting. So, I didn't.
But yeah, what was it? What'd you say? 2004.
2004 is when it came out. Yeah. Let me just make sure I got the right date here. It was May 14th, 2004. Yeah.
Yeah. So my son wasn't quite 5, and my daughter was 1.
Wow, you're old. I saw this. I believe I bought the DVD at that time when it came out. I remember seeing the theatrical cut, and then the director's cut. When I heard that, I'm a big fan of director's cuts. I always like to see what another vision of the movie is. So when the director's cut came out, I bought that on HD DVD when it came out. Because I was one of those HD DVD guys thinking that was gonna be the winner compared to Blu-ray. What the fuck is this concoction? All right, so caution. Let's see. What? Oh man, this looks interesting. Okay, but yeah, I saw it and I enjoyed the director's cut, but I did notice differences that I did not like. Mainly with the music. There are some things in the music I did not like, but overall, I thought the extra added scenes added to the movie. The battle scenes were a lot more gorier and a lot more brutal. The ending when they're attacking Troy and going when the gates are open, there's a lot of scenes in there that wasn't in the theatrical cut. You know, there were some little dialogue scenes with Priam and Helen of Troy and, you know, some other stuff like that. Added dialogue. But other than that, I enjoyed it better. But yeah, there is some things I don't like about it that I do like about the theatrical cut when it comes to the score. Damn. I don't know what happened. Maybe I'm just afraid to try this drink out. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and try this punishment shot that Ragnar gave me. You want to tell me what it is, or am I drinking it first?
Taste it first.
Okay.
Did you pee in there?
It looks like fucking urine.
I was asking for a funnel.
Looks like homeless man's piss. I mean, seriously, I'm okay. Well, I think this is a first for our YouTube on the cock shot. So here we go.
Put it to your lips.
Bottoms up. Cheers.
Don't choke on it. Good sound.
Actually, that wasn't bad.
No? Cool.
Actually, that wasn't bad. What is it?
Crown Royal Black.
Okay.
Bacardi.
Okay. Interesting.
Sour apple pucker.
That's I don't taste that.
And
I got diluted.
The banana stuff you got up there.
Actually, you were pretty easy with me on that one. Actually, it wasn't bad at all. I mean, the Crown Royal and the Bacardi mixed in is a very different combination right there, but I don't taste the apple at all or the banana. I taste more.
Yeah, I only put little bits of everything.
It just tastes sweet. It's just got a sweet flavor to it. I mean, it's not bad. It's not something I'd go and get, but it didn't bother me. That didn't affect me bad. So, anyways, about this movie, I'm looking forward to us. Actually, Ragnar, when was the first time you saw this? Sorry.
Probably when it came out.
You seen it in the theater, or did you see it like on HBO or Cinemax or something like that?
Fuck. I may have seen it in the theater.
Yeah.
Maybe. I honestly don't remember.
Did you enjoy it when you saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
In my opinion, it's a great sword and sandal epic, and we'll be talking about it a little bit because I'm doing the same thing I've done with a lot of my episodes where I just pick scenes and we talk about it going throughout the movie. So the first scene, of course, is Achilles killing Bogaris. The scene with Brad Pitt, Achilles, as Achilles, who actually, Russell Crowe was the first choice to play Achilles. What did you all think of that? Do you think Russell Crowe would have made a good Achilles?
Fuck yeah.
I think you would have done pretty good.
I think it's the reason why they did that.
It would have been a completely different fucking film.
It would have been, but I think Achilles was supposed to look more like a you know, a good-looking god, basically, type of person. Like, he wasn't supposed to be like a big, bulky guy. I think he was more of like a athletic build. I don't know.
This time frame, Russell Crowe wasn't a big guy.
Well, it was Gladiator came out in 2000, right? Because we just did that episode. So it was about 4 years later. I mean, it would have worked, but it would have been pretty different. I mean, unless they made his hair longer or something like that. Because was Achilles known to have blonde hair? I don't know if that was in the Iliad or anything like that.
I don't think they really describe.
They
don't. I remember. I really don't think they described.
They don't describe what he looks like.
Not
his hair.
Detail.
Oh, okay.
Not his hair, but I mean, I can imagine it being blonde.
Yeah.
Thing you got to remember about the Odyssey and the Iliad, it's poetic.
Yes. Which at the end of the near the end of the show, before we do our pint reviews, we will have a comparison between the two, where I have some different things that are different from the movie and the original poem. But this is actually the one thing about that actually tells the story about Achilles right here when his mother's speaking to him.
If you stay in Larissa, you will find peace. You'll find a wonderful woman. You'll have sons and daughters, and they will have children. And they will love you. And when you're gone, they will remember you. But when your children are dead, and their children after them, your name will be lost. If you go to Troy, glory will be yours.
Glory.
They will write stories about your victories for thousands of years. The world will remember your name. But if you go to Troy, you will never come home. For your glory walks hand in hand with your doom. And I shall never see you again.
You know this to be true, Mother.
I know this.
See, the thing about Achilles is that he has a choice of being finding a wife and, living his life, having kids and not being remembered. And then he has a choice of going into battle and dying and being remembered, basically put as a legend no matter what. Do you think that's a hard choice for him to make?
No.
Because because the choice he does take is.
No, it's not a hard decision at all for him. Because he literally just wants fame and glory.
Yeah.
He wants his name to be remembered forever. He could give two shits about a wife and kids and family, Because
it makes me laugh at their self-awareness of like their preservation of history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the fact that they keep saying history will remember us, it always makes me laugh. I'm like, that's self-aware of that.
Yeah. Like they knew, hey, they're gonna make movies about us.
That's funny. That works perfectly. But you guys don't believe? Do you believe? You already said, Goot, yourself that you weren't a fan of Brad Pitt being casted as Achilles.
I never said that. I said this mess when I saw the theatrical cut.
Okay.
It's just my biggest issue is like they took away a lot from the mythology, the magic side of it.
Yeah.
Like when his mother dipped him, did she miss the Achilles on purpose? Did they skip that whole myth?
Yeah. Well, I know that I actually have that in the things of the
she
end.
held him upside down.
Yeah, or to the point where she's holding onto his Achilles where it doesn't get dipped into the what's it called? Because that's in the Iliad. I didn't actually
the river Styx.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was dipping him into the river Styx.
Yeah. So
but I guess my question to that is what did she not want to put her hand in there? So is that why his Achilles did not get
I think it's just something to add to the story, in my opinion.
Yeah,
that's really in order to make the poem interesting about his Achilles being his weak part of his body. So it's just something to add. It's a plot device when you think about it. I mean, what do you guys think? What are you laughing at?
It's a damn MacGuffin. But yeah, it's sad but true. But it just goes with the mythology behind him. So they kind of touch upon it, but then they go away from it. So it's like, come on.
Yeah. Now, the whole thing I asked Good about the cast, Adam and Ragnar, what did you think of Achilles being casted as, or Brad Pitt being casted as Achilles? Do you think I know.
Achilles being casted as Achilles?
Yeah. Brad Pitt being casted as Achilles.
I thought his tendon did amazing.
Yes, it did.
Until it blew up. I thought he did fine, honestly, as the character. I know some people brought up about him being like a very wooden actor in this movie or wooden character, but I don't see that at all, considering the fact that the character he's playing is emotionless.
That's true.
So like he has one thing on his mind and okay, fine, sorry, two things. Fame and glory.
Right.
And he tells his Myrmidon the same thing.
Yeah.
And if Brad Pitt is playing a wooden character, then he did it perfectly.
Okay, I can agree with you on that.
But as far as like wooden acting in this, or like something else, I don't see it.
Exactly. What do you expect him to do different? Like that's how they were back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that was you make point out was his accent changing throughout the movie.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That was the only thing you could say negative about his action.
In my opinion, I think he was well casted as Achilles, but I do think that another member was casted even better, in my opinion. And
Orlando Bloom?
No, he did play a good bitch. I'm not gonna lie, he did play a good bitch. But Adam, do you believe Brad Pitt was a good Achilles?
Yes, I think he did a good job. I think he took the way he portrayed him probably directly from the director.
Yeah.
I think the director told him to portray him cold, portray him, like you're saying, wooden.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have any cares other than fame and glory.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I mean, you could tell that that's all he cared about when everybody else went to battle. And he was like, nope, we're going to wait up here until they call us because we want them to know that they can't win without us.
Yeah.
So that's all he was there for.
Well, plus, like, you have one reference point for this person, you know?
Right.
And that's kind of a fucking hard thing to read through.
Right.
You know? And so you're really having to fucking dissect and read a lot in between the fucking lines.
Yep.
Of how this person was,
mm-hmm.
you know, in reality back then, according to one person.
Right.
So, you know, like you said, Adam, he's probably taking his direction from the fucking director.
Yeah.
Right.
On it and
going with it.
Yeah.
Well, I think Eric Bana, casted as Hector, did an amazing job in this. I actually liked his character more than Achilles, in my opinion.
He should have thrown that bitch overboard. None of this shit would have fucking happened.
Oh yeah, that's true. On the ship when they were heading back to Troy, which was kind of shocking. And the thing is, but he really, really stood up for his brother. He was really there for his brother. And
he should have tossed his brother right after.
He should have. Yeah. No, trust me. But there was also other issues that I had, especially with Priam and his fucking religious dudes that were constantly telling him what to do, and he would listen to them. He would listen to his son. He would listen only to them.
The time frame of
I know, but
they believed so fucking much in the gods that I mean, and plus also like that was a time frame.
Yeah.
You know, in any civilization back then.
Yeah.
Is that you had your gods that you believed in and they ruled everything that you fucking do. So everything had a fucking purpose from them.
Right.
You know, like the fucking priestess, I saw a hawk carrying a snake, and now that means we're gonna win a great fucking battle.
Yeah, well that was a lot
Dude,
of things.
Y'all got fucking lucky.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all luck. It's all game of luck.
Jesus Christ.
But what did you all think of Eric Bana as Hector altogether? Do you think he did a good job at his role?
Yeah, he killed it. He was like the
I think he nailed it.
Yeah. He was a good big brother. I mean, he cared about family and like his tradition. So I mean, he killed it.
And then we also have Brian Cox as Agamemnon, which I'm not gonna lie, I think he just had fun with this fucking role. Watching him in the beginning, I don't want to see it at the battle. You know, it's just the way that he talks out in the battlefield, and you know the way that he talks to Achilles, which I have that whole argument when after the whole battle of the raid on the beach of the beaches of Troy. But I think Brian Cox was just fun with the role, which is funny because there's a lot of roles that he's done well. He did. He was great in X-Men 2 as what's his name in X-Men 2? What would you Goot? You know the guy, the one that
Major Striker.
Yeah, Striker. Yeah, thank you. And also, wasn't he the original Hannibal? I believe in Manhunter.
Yes.
But he did a lot of good roles, but I think he really had fun with this role. I enjoyed Brian Cox in this as kind of the villainous role, but that's another question I have to ask. Do you think there's any villains in this movie? Do you think there is a good side and a bad side? The Greeks or the Trojans? Who is the good side? Who's the good side?
They both are, and they're both the bad side.
Exactly. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about because I was really curious on what people would think. Like, who's the villain here? But Priam, he's a good king, but he's not a smart king. Brian Cox, Agamemnon, do you feel like he was a smart king, or do you think he just wanted to take over Troy? I mean, he wanted everybody to be at his foot whenever battle comes upon. You know,
he wanted to rule the Aegean.
Yeah,
he wanted to control the entire Aegean area. That was his goal.
Grow and conquer. He was very smart. He knew how to move pawns and like how to just coordinate himself in the best position possible. So
yeah, but here's a scene right here. Here's a clip right here of the scene between Achilles and Agamemnon, which I think is great because it shows how Agamemnon does not like Achilles. Like, he can't stand him, but he knows that he needs him to win this battle.
Apparently you won some great victory.
Perhaps you didn't notice. The Trojan beach belonged to Priam in the morning. It belongs to Agamemnon in the afternoon.
Can I have the beach? I didn't come here for sand.
No. You came here because you want your name to last through the ages. A great victory was won today. But that victory is not yours. Kings did not kneel to Achilles. Kings did not pay homage to Achilles.
Perhaps the kings were too far behind to see. The soldiers won the battle.
History remembers kings, not soldiers.
True.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll batter down the gates of Troy. I'll build monuments to victory on every island of Greece. I'll carve Agamemnon in the stone. My name will last through the ages. Your name is written in sand for the waves to wash away.
Be careful, King of Kings. First, you need the victory.
Your men sacked the Temple of Apollo, yes?
You want gold? Take it. It's my gift to honor your courage. Take what you wish.
I already have. Afarius! Hemon! The spoils of war.
No argument with you, brothers.
Achilles was actually a slave girl in the poem, not what she was. She wasn't a priestess in the original.
Stop! Too many people have died today. Killing's your only talent, that's your curse. I don't want anyone dying for me.
Mighty Achilles, silenced by a slave girl.
Yeah, so that whole scene between them was interesting because the whole movie was a lot of hatred towards Achilles, but his like second and third in command and stuff like that were telling him how we need Achilles to win this war. But then Achilles was kind of turned down because of this priestess, which was actually a slave girl in the poem. She actually really wasn't a big character. And they kind of made a whole love story between Achilles and her. Did you think that was needed? Do you think that added to the story? Do you think that it should have stayed to the poem?
It fits the storyline, how they treated women back in the day.
Yeah.
Like with her struggle of like, you know, like how many people are going to kill. Because that was her big thing. Like, you know, she wanted no one to die.
Yeah.
When she straight asked Achilles, how many people are going to die at your hands? He goes, a lot. And she's like, okay, as long as I do something good.
Yeah.
But at the end, she pulls the sword out and does her thing. So it's just, it fits. It's a good. The problem with this movie is there's so many different characters. Who was the main character?
There really wasn't. When you think about it, I think it's almost Hector and Achilles, but Hector's killed off in like 3/4 of the movie.
That's what the director wanted, but I'm not sure. There's so many different storylines, so many different characters, all the dialogue. It was whatever had the dialogue in most scenes at that moment.
It's got a lot going on, like storyline wise.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's not really hard to follow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think if they followed the timeline of it, of actually what happened, then it would have been a little bit more difficult to fucking follow.
Yeah.
And it probably would have been Troy Part 1, Troy Part 2.
Could you see this being better as an extended storyline, basically in a miniseries than a movie?
Well, this has been a miniseries.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, on Netflix? Is it another one of the Netflix?
This was a while ago.
Sci-fi. It was on the Sci-Fi Channel a long time ago. Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Was it like almost like a season episode or just like a miniseries?
A miniseries.
See, in my
they did the same thing for the Odysseus and the Odyssey. It was fantastic.
Who was the main in the poem?
Yes.
But in the movie, he is basically just a brush side character.
Achilles?
Yeah.
No, Odysseus.
No,
Odysseus? Well, Odysseus really wasn't that big of a role. That's Sean Benn's character.
Sean Bean.
Sean Bean's character. I always thought it was Sean Benn. Sean Bean's character, but I felt like he was actually very minimal in this movie. He was kind of more of like Achilles' friend, but also was trying to go for basically help the Greeks. He said he wanted the Greeks to win. He didn't care about the King Brian Cox. He cared about the Greeks winning the war.
He has no fucking choice.
Yeah, because he's
a fucking servant.
Yeah,
to Agamemnon,
because he lost probably in a battle with Agamemnon, and he says, whenever I heed my call, you guys will be there for a battle and stuff like that. Just like the whole opening scene of the movie where you see that whole battle where that king loses, which is actually a character that's
too fucking long.
Yeah. What?
The opening scene.
You thought the opening scene was too long?
Too fucking long, man.
It didn't bother me all that much.
Look, of course it didn't. You're the one that picked this fucking
the
cut.
director's cut when you see the dog running through the issue? I didn't have any issue with it.
The theatrical cut is fucking straightforward, simple, easy.
Adds to it, though. I mean, what do you guys think?
To it, though?
Do you guys think that was a good opening sequence, or you think it was too long?
It dragged. It was not evenly paced. It was just too long.
Didn't add too much. How about you, Adam?
Yeah, it dragged. Yeah, I mean,
wow. Okay.
Why have the dog walk up to? I'm guessing that may have been his previous owner.
I don't know, but it was a nice blooper.
He walked up to and licked, and then tried to protect him from everybody else. I was like, what the, why?
Why is that in there?
I mean, I understand why that scene was there, because like the next part when Agamemnon's talking to the other king,
right?
It explains why that dead guy is there.
That's true.
From the previous battle.
Yeah,
but I think just like we all said, I think it was just too fucking long.
Yeah, but they could have done the exact same thing with a large overhead shot of a battlefield, zoomed out, and then they zoom in as they start approaching each other.
Yeah,
and do the same thing versus having a dog walking through the weeds.
Yeah.
Okay. So so you guys all agree that you guys don't care for the whole dog scene and that whole opening sequence. I had no problem with it. It didn't bother me. But how about the storming of the beaches of Troy? Do you think that was a good battle scene, especially when, Achilles and the Myrmidons?
The what?
How do you say it?
What?
The Achilles men.
Say it.
No, I don't know what it is. I'm not saying it. I'm not trying to.
You fucking do know what it is. I know what it is. This is your show.
I'm not saying it again. So somebody help me here. I know you're trying to get me a punishment shot here. So help me out.
You have your notes.
I don't have the name of what they are. I don't. Yeah. So what is it, guys? I'm not gonna the Meridians. That's 2. I'm not doing it. Come on, Good, help me out.
Huh?
Help me out. What is the name of Achilles' crew? I
didn't catch it. What are you trying to say?
You guys suck. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me to get a punishment shot.
Look it up.
I already know. It's just I don't know how to pronounce it right.
Then sound it out.
You guys.
No, we don't.
All right. Let me see here. We got Achilles and Let's see.
A what?
All right.
Mermaids?
Here we go. Meridians.
Spin.
Then how do you say it?
Myrmidons. Not meridians.
Myrmidons?
There's a second M there.
Meri
Yeah, that's not what you have said.
Myrmidons? That's what it is? It's Myrmidons.
Yes.
Okay, then where's the extra M? Myrmidons. That's
After the
Meridians.
Go by what they say in the movie.
I'm going by the spelling, and that's what I'm going by.
Okay, you're still fucking wrong.
But there's no extra M in there.
You're still wrong.
But where's the extra M? Myrmidons.
Fucking contact the person who fucking wrote that.
Myrmidons. In Chinese medicine, the bladder and kidney myrmidons run along the Achilles tendon on the heel.
Thank you.
Meridians.
That's spelled wrong. It's Myrmidons.
No.
Yes,
Hold on.
yes,
Look at what you're typing, though. You're looking up fucking medical facts.
All right, let me see here.
Supposed to be 2 shots, dude. You spelled it wrong.
It's still saying the same way.
What did you type in?
Oh.
All right, show me. Put it on your screen. From the movie, not from the poem, from the movie. Because on the movie, that's the way it's spelled.
I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's MYRMIOD.
All right, is that from the movie or is that from the poem?
The movie. I said the beach scene.
What's that say?
Right here, IMDb.
Myrmidons.
You're welcome.
See, the thing I did the AI like you told me, and that's what it said for me.
Oh, blaming AI.
Where's it say AI?
No, when I did the chat group, the chat group right there.
Okay, but where on here?
No, when I looked it up earlier. It's not in my notes.
How is that my fault?
Because you told me to use AI, and I did. All right, so
I told you to use AI for the fucking names of people.
Jesus. Yeah, laugh out loud. Ha ha ha. What did it land on?
Malort shot.
Oh, okay. All right, give me a fucking.
Well, that's one.
No, I'm only doing it once.
Why?
Because I'm only doing it once.
Why? Why? Dude, you said it like
it's
fucking
right next to
12
Chucky
times,
over
man.
there, I believe, on the other side of Chucky. Is it over there? Yeah. Fuck. All right. Anyways, what did you all think of the scene of the attack of the beaches? Did you think that was a great, well-produced, like a good battle scene?
It was. It showed not necessarily the not really the ineffectiveness of the Trojans, but the determination and the lust for glory.
Yeah.
With Achilles and his crew.
Yeah.
And it showed the effectiveness of that fucking particular crew up until the rest of the fucking fleet got there.
Yeah. Well, the fact that says he must be out of his mind, basically, because he
wants to die.
Yeah. He doesn't care. He just wants the fame and glory, which I guess, like I said, that is a thing of old times where they want fame and glory. They don't care about anything else. They just want to be remembered.
It depends on the person.
Yeah.
And it's the same today.
Now, Ajax, played by Tyler Mane, and that whole battle scene between Hector.
Stupid line.
What line?
His fucking line.
What was his line?
Huh?
What line?
My name is Ajax, and I am the crusher of skull, and I break bones, and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, you didn't care for that?
It was fucking stupid.
I didn't mind it.
It was stupid and useless. Did not need to be in the fucking scene.
Okay. Well, I think it's bad acting, but it wasn't a bad.
It's both.
Do you think if it was said differently, it would have been better, or do you think it didn't need to be in there at all?
That whole line there had no fucking purpose whatsoever. The original shot of him getting shot in the fucking leg and ripping the arrow out, that was perfectly fine. Him getting shot in the fucking leg and then ripping the fucking arrow in half and then leaving the rest of the arrow hanging in his fucking leg.
Yeah.
And then him standing there, blah, 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 I'm gay, blah, 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 blah. Look at my fucking Warhammer, blah, 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 blah.
All right, Goot, Adam, what do you think?
His actions are more effective than his speech.
Cheers, by the way.
He didn't need to make that speech. Him fighting the way as hard as he's fighting, tearing the arrow out and keeping on going, that was more effective on how strong he was versus having to make a speech saying how strong he was.
So you think it wasn't needed at all? You think that was just dialogue that didn't need to be in the movie?
Yeah.
100%.
All right, you too, Goop?
But from a picture standpoint, it was beautifully shot.
Yeah.
Just everything wise, perfect picture, just perfect. But they screwed it up.
Well, also the whole fight between Paris and Malawis, which I think Malawis. That's how I even went online and did a audio thing. It's Malawis.
No, it's not, and that's 3.
What is it then?
Menelaus.
Malawis. I even went online and looked at it. Malawis.
It's Menelaus.
Oh my God! I did the research. How do you? All right, what's the
Agamemnon, Borgerus, da 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 da.
Yeah, look it up and say how do you say
Menelaus.
All right, but how do you say it?
Menelaus.
Okay, but how do
even
you say
in the movie?
No, it was
in the movie. It said Menelaus.
All right, how do you spell that?
I heard him say Menelaus.
Me too.
Or Menelaus. I heard. But it's definitely not what fucking he said.
All right, I'm going. Oh, how do you spell it?
This
MENELAUS.
All right, here we go. I'm not going to get anything for this, but here we go.
Okay, or Menelaus.
So we're all wrong.
No.
Didn't the AI just say Menelaus?
Menelaus.
That's what I've been saying the entire time.
That's what Adam was saying.
But you didn't say that, so you were wrong too.
I said Menelaus.
Yeah.
Which is what they
said Menelaus.
Which is what they say in the movie.
Menelaus.
Yes. You still said it wrong 3 times.
You also said it wrong too.
Not 3 fucking times.
Okay. This fucking 3-time rule is driving me nuts.
You fucking agreed to it.
I didn't agree to shit.
Yes, you did. What is that?
Huh, daddy picks.
Oh, well, I'm the dad. Oh,
Nope.
we had the respin.
You're not that lucky. Self-destruct.
Self-destruct. All right.
Who got punished?
Technically me, because I'm saying everything wrong.
Oh, he is. And it's funny because he's blaming me for this. Huh? Because I made a suggestion to him to use AI, all right?
And I did.
For the fucking cast and crew of the movie, so it's easier on him. Yeah. So he's not having to fucking type it out and mistype everything. Okay. So that's what he did. Okay. He's still fucking it up.
So why did you call me to verify the liquor wine thing?
Because I knew what you told me.
Yeah.
And then what he told me.
And I said the exact same thing where I said,
no, you did
it's
not.
Up to you. I said, I said, you can pick a liquor.
No, you said pick
I said, pick a liquor. But then right afterwards, I said, you know what? You go ahead and pick it. You're buying it. I said that in the text right afterwards.
No, you said you don't want wine.
Liquor, not
but then I
wine.
said, it's up to you. You can pick it right afterwards.
Which liquor? Not wine or liquor, because you said you don't want wine.
But then I said, it's up to you. You pick it. You're buying it. You go ahead and pick whatever you want. That's what I said after the text. I went ahead and changed my mind right when you said that. I was like, but I said that you can go ahead and pick whatever you want. So I changed.
Of liquor.
No, I said whatever you want to pick right afterwards.
Of liquor.
Okay, then I wasn't. Then I didn't say the right word, but I said pick it. Why are we still going on after this?
She brought it up.
All right, guys, you ready?
3 times.
Jesus, goo, what the fuck? All right, cheers.
Yeah, he's very butthurt right now.
Party foul. What did you just
no, I spilled it on my hand.
2 shots of Malort. There we go. All right.
Now,
thanks, Goop.
Now, stop blaming AI for your notes.
All right. So, anyways, the fight with Ajax and you didn't like Ajax's line, but did you think the fight with him and Hector was fun? Do you think that was a good, well-made fight?
Achilles and Hector?
Yeah. No, Achilles for Hector and Ajax.
I thought it was fine. I think Hector got his butt whooped.
He did, but then he prevailed.
Yeah, it just takes one fucking good move.
Yeah.
You know, you got to figure Ajax is fucking for that time frame.
Yeah.
You know, he was a big dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if Hector may have ever like fought somebody that size. You know, but also like you're on an uneven playing field,
right?
You know, in sand, like uphill and downhill.
Yeah.
So that
storyline was completely different from
poem.
The poem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the poem, Hector didn't kill Ajax. Ajax survived the war and then committed suicide.
Yeah, believe it or not, that's actually in my notes on the end for the differences in the poem. There's a lot of differences between the poem and this movie. I mean, the thing is, they made this movie more of a Hollywood-like, especially with not involving any of the gods basically in this movie. But in my opinion, I think it was done well. I think they still did a good job trying to change the story around. I mean, the guy who wrote this is actually the same guy who did Game of Thrones. So you can tell there's a lot of characters in this movie, just like Game of Thrones had so many characters. The first episode had like so many characters that you couldn't even follow up because there were so many of them. But
at least with Game of Thrones, though, he had time to tell the right story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here you don't.
It's hard to tell this story in a 3-hour movie.
That's true. Well, I mean,
because they literally cut out years of the story.
This movie takes place 17 days. The Battle of Troy and the War of Troy is 17 days, but it was actually 10 years in the
10
poem,
years.
which is completely different. So it's weird how they crammed 10 years into 17 days. And all because the whole
they didn't cram 10 years in 17 days. They just cut out 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
They said this war only took 17 days.
Yeah.
It's not much of a war.
Well, that's true. Now, the whole thing about Priam and the King and Agamemnon, which king did you guys prefer? Did you like Priam or did you like King Agamemnon? Which you think was the better king?
It's kind of debatable. I mean, obviously it's debatable, but duh.
I'd go Priam.
Really? Okay. Adam?
I think Priam was the more honorable king.
Yes, he was. Which I have a clip with him and Achilles when he actually goes to kiss the hands of the man that killed his son.
Yeah,
that's funny. He has no idea who he is either.
No.
Yeah, I think he was more.
Who
honorable
the fuck is this old guy in my tent? On his knees, kissing my hands, trying to go up my.
I know he was like looking.
skirt.
I was like, "What the fuck?" How about you? Who do you think is the better king? Agamemnon just wanted power. I mean, that's all he really wanted. He really. I wouldn't say he's a good king. I would say he's not an honorable king. Especially he's the backstabber. He backstabbed Priam and killed him. That's not.
Did he literally he backstabbed him.
He literally backstabbed him. Yeah. He's a backstabber.
But hold on. Now, how is he a backstabber though? Aside from being literal,
the fact that he did not face him and to kill him, he did it right in the back. He killed him in the back. That's a bad way to go, isn't it? When you say that's dishonorable?
No, because they weren't fighting each other.
It was two kings going against each other. Well, no, they didn't fight. But I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think?
So are you taking backstabber as literal or figuratively?
Literally.
Okay.
Yeah. The way that he killed him.
Okay. No, I just want to make sure.
Yeah. No, literally the way he killed him. That if he was really wanted, he should have faced him and killed him face to face instead of killing him in the back.
Well, I mean, you got to figure Agamemnon is cowardly.
He is. Well, I wouldn't say cowardly because he wanted to keep fighting when they were saying you're too close and the arrows are coming down on him, and he still wanted to keep going. And Odysseus was being the smart one, says you need to back off. You're going to lose all your men, basically. So
that's being stupid.
That's just a bad general.
Yeah,
all that is.
That's being stupid.
Yeah.
He's very and why I say cowardly is he's cowardly but yet smart,
right?
At the same time, because you kind of see when him and Achilles are in his tent talking, and when Achilles is telling him that that the other generals were too far behind. All the other kings were too far behind to see what he did.
Well, even Achilles was standing up on the mound saying, "You guys you'll fall back. What are you guys doing? You guys are being stupid by getting close so they can be right in the range of their arrows and everything."
Yeah.
So that whole battle scene with the attack of Troy, though, did you guys think that was in the director's cut? You could tell that it was a lot more brutal and violent. Did you guys think that was good, or did you prefer the theatrical cut, where it's a lot shorter and not as violent? See, this is the one thing I have a question because everybody says that the director's cut is not as good. I still think it is. It's more violent, and I feel like you need to see that violence, that brutality of war around those times. Do you feel like it was too much? Or do you feel like it was better in the theatrical cut?
I honestly don't remember the theatrical cut.
Wasn't as violent. Wasn't as violent.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a problem with
gore just being
how this
slashed
was.
around, and you see people getting bashed in the face and all that in the director's cut. You didn't see that in the theatrical cut.
Well, you contradict yourself. Like, you try to lump the entire section of that into that one scene. I think the scene was perfectly shot. I think that was one of the scenes that actually works in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you said, the brutality and violence, and just you could see the true aspects of a war or a battle.
Right.
So that gave it the more real effect. Like, well, you actually cared what was going on at that moment, that battle. So, in this scenario, it does work.
Okay, so the director's cut you prefer better for the battle scenes.
In this version, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's bad.
Yeah. That's what and you don't think it makes it any better.
No, it's not that I don't think it makes it any better. I don't think it adds to anything or takes away from anything.
Okay.
Like, but if you're asking about one specific scene, in the whole movie, as opposed to like the whole of it with the director's cut, like the opening beach battle, I think it was fine in the theatrical version, and I think it was perfectly fine in the director's cut.
Okay.
So, just like Goot said, and you said, it shows a lot more gore and a lot more blood. And honestly, it's not even fucking gore that it fucking shows, really.
Slightly. I mean, you don't see like decapitations and stuff like that. You see heads getting bashed in. You see, you
really don't though.
Slight. I saw more brutal than the theatrical cut. I don't remember.
It may be more brutal.
Yeah,
but like you're not seeing.
And you did.
So
see
you're not seeing.
I know. I saw at least one decapitation.
Oh, there was.
Yes. No, you're right. There was.
Yeah, when Bracis was being taken at that final battle.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
And he came in and cut the head off of one of the.
Oh, that's near the end of the movie. Yeah, that was at the end of the movie.
Fine.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. But in my opinion, I think it was great. And also the night invasion with those. What did you guys think of those fucking big balls that they lit on fire to go down the beach? You think that was pretty, that was a really great special effect in how they did that? I mean, a smart wave, just having these.
No, that was real.
I just thought it was fucking.
They fucking lit them bitches on that. Boom!
I think it was great. I think it was a great night battle.
Here you go. Act.
It was perfect for the movie. It was a good scene. It set the setting. It would give the reality that this is real.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. Well, here's a good question to ask you guys. What is your favorite battle scene in this movie? When you had to pick, you got the invasion of the beaches, you got the Battle of Troy, and then you got the night battle right when Patroclus comes out and gets killed. Basically, apparently in the poem, he was actually not his cousin. He was actually supposed to be Achilles' lover. But then also there's other things saying that he was just Achilles' friend. So I don't know. It really goes back because we've talked about how Greeks have a lot of homosexuality in the past and stuff like that. So I don't know what the poem doesn't really tell what it is. I think it's more of his closer friend, but there's other movies that portray him as being his lover. So what do you think of that altogether right there?
it wasn't bad for a 15-year-old to put his armor on. Dude was fucking legit.
Yeah, looked just like him.
I mean, that was the fucking problem mistake he made. But it was more funny that people didn't realize it wasn't him.
Yeah,
he died for it on purpose. So
it's crazy. But what was your favorite battle scene?
Does Hector fighting Achilles count?
Yeah, you could say that.
That's my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
which we are about to get to actually right now to a clip. So yours is the Hector and Achilles battle between each other. Adam?
My Hector and Achilles.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I like that scene, but I think the Battle of Troy was actually amazing, especially when Hector was going against Ajax. I thought that was a very intense battle scene right there. And also the night battle with Patroclus. I thought that was a great scene, but it was really weird in how as soon as Patroclus died, you're like, all right, let's go home and take a break. We're done. You know, we're done battling right now. Do you think that's what it would have been like back then?
No.
Exactly. I think that was more of, you know.
It depends.
Yeah.
If they weren't
enough
Spartans
killing
or-
tonight.
I would say 50-50.
Yeah.
You got to remember too.
I mean, I'm not a historian, so I don't know how that would actually be.
Well, here's the thing you got to remember too. The film is shot for what, 17 fucking days? Yeah, that's all you really see.
Yeah.
This happens over fucking 10 goddamn years. Who knows what year that particular fight happened?
That's true.
You know, who knows how long they were fighting up until that particular fucking point?
Yeah.
How exhausted they are of fucking fighting each other over one tyrant's goal to control a fucking kingdom.
Right.
You know, and expand his territory.
Yeah.
So it could have been a month. It could have been 5 years, 8 years. You know, we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And very well may have been they fucking stopped fighting and went home.
Yeah.
You know, because that does happen.
Yeah.
That does happen in modern war.
Yeah.
You know, so like it happened in it was either World War I or World War II. One of the two.
Or basically just took a break from war. Like basically took a break after the battle.
No,
Yeah,
so they were. It was Christmas time, and no, it was World War II. It was Christmas time, and you have on one side you have German forces, on the other side you have American forces,
right?
And in the middle you have no-go zone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, during this time, what was it? Nobody was shooting at each other. They were just in their bunkers.
Right.
And I can't remember if whichever side threw it, but it went to the enemy's side. And it was like a baseball or something. I can't remember exactly.
Right.
But they threw it back.
Yeah.
And so then for that little bit of fucking time, there was no fighting, there was no killing, there was nothing.
Yeah.
They all stood in the fucking middle
of
this war zone, and they friggin' had a drink, and they threw I think it was fucking baseball.
You know what? I think I've heard about that because I think they did the same thing in World War I, and I remember it was even put in the movie The War Horse, where the two were basically like playing a game or doing something while they were waiting before they're about to do a battle, but it was two opposite enemy and everything else. So I can understand what you're saying about that. We're gonna go ahead and get into the clip, which is really quick. This is actually, what did you all think about the whole scene? Because apparently, in the poem, it's a whole lot different, where he's yelling out Hector.
It's different.
In the poem, he did it for like 5 or 6 days. Is that true, Adam?
That I believe so. Yeah, I think it was 5 days.
Yeah. Before Achilles and Hector fight, to the point where they actually have this great lines right here before they're about to fight.
I've seen this moment in my dreams. I'll make a pact with you. With
I
the
felt
gods
for
as our
Hector in this
witnesses.
role. I'm sorry. I thought
Let us
Hector
pledge
was the
that the
better
winner
man.
will allow the loser all the proper funeral rituals.
There are no pacts between lions and men. Now you know who you're fighting.
I thought it was you I was fighting yesterday. And I wish it had been you. But I gave the dead boy the honor he deserved.
You gave him the honor of your sword. You won't have eyes tonight. You won't have ears or a tongue. You will wander the underworld blind, deaf, and dumb, and all the dead will know. This is Hector, the fool who thought he killed Achilles.
I think that was a great set of lines between both of them, to the point where Hector killed Patroclus because of the whole ordeal, thinking that it was Hector. I mean, thinking it was he was Achilles the whole fucking time. And I felt like Achilles, it felt like, especially when they said that boy just won this war for us. basically going out and dying because it made Achilles have this whole like revenge mode where he's like, I'm ready to fucking kill because I lost my cousin. Do you feel like that?
He was just going for Hector.
I know, but do you guys feel right there?
Yep, wrong hole.
Do you all feel that Hector? I mean, do you feel for Hector in that role? Like, do you feel sorry that he died like that? Do you think he needed to die?
Died like how? By the sword? In battle, one-on-one combat?
Yeah.
No.
Do you feel like that was even necessary for him? Like the fact that he went out there, he did it. He knew that he was going to die. As soon as he knew that he killed Patroclus out in the battlefield, he was like, I'm fucking dead.
No.
I'm going to get killed here.
Why would he think that?
Because he knew that he wasn't the warrior like Achilles was. He knew that he was dead as soon as he heard his name being yelled out.
Once in a while, though.
Oh, I know, but I mean, what did you all think of that?
He knew he was going to die because that's why he told his wife to take the son and run, because he was pretty confident that he was not going to survive beating back him. He knew Achilles was going to come for him.
But he was still planning on, he was still going to do it no matter what. He was still going to fight Achilles. So he wasn't being a coward. He was still going to be out there. But the fact is that he knew that that was his death, that his death was to become. Did you all?
He was, I mean, like Ragnar said, he could have won. Who knows? But he knew going out there, it was a more than a 50-50 chance that he was not walking back. And that's why he told his wife, if I don't make it back, you take our son and you run. Because he knew that if he lost and died, that Troy was going to fall.
What do you think, Goop?
It's a perfect tragedy because it goes like with Achilles, his aura, the persona, and like the people, the legend about him.
Yeah,
which is fucking a warrior, unbeatable. So if you have that in your mind, Achilles already won. So it's all about head games and like just being in your head. So it's so fucking well played out. That's why it's my favorite scene. Just the battle. I mean, it sucks he died, but I mean that's life. I mean that's what happened back then. So it fits the movie. It was supposed to happen.
Now what happened after that sucked.
Yes, being 12 carried for dragged for 12 days.
Dragged off.
Oh yeah, well that's the thing.
That?
It looked very, man. That was just not a way to go. To the fact that, the fact that Priam actually went underground and went, through these little routes that he knew to get back to him. Says, I would like to take my son back so he can, do the funeral games, and put the what is it, the 2 coins on the eye for the boatman and stuff like that. But there was that thing that you told me, Adam, that thing about their little fight that they had. And here's the little fact. So Brad Pitt and Eric Bana did not use stunt doubles for this epic duel. They made a gentleman's agreement to pay every accidental hit, $50 for each fight blow, or for each light blow, and $100 for each hard blow. Pitt ended up paying $750. Eric Bana ended up paying none. This shows that Brad Pitt couldn't fight worth a shit. Yeah. So he kept fucking up. So he paid him $750. So apparently he kept hitting Hector or Eric Bana, but Eric Bana did the right way. He was doing it. He didn't hit him at all.
Well, it's tough because being like doing choreography and fighting, it's a whole different thing. But Brad Pitt trained for 6 months for that role. So he was Achilles.
Yeah.
So he wanted to kill the motherfucker. So it's just, that was his mindset.
So he wanted to make it more realistic. So he actually was hitting him compared to Eric Bana not hitting him at all. The thing is about Eric Bana is I think Eric Bana was great in this role. I think his acting was the best in my opinion. I liked his acting better than Brad Pitt as Achilles. Don't get me wrong. I actually enjoyed Brad Pitt as Achilles, but Eric Bana to me stole the show from me. I enjoyed his character, and I actually felt really bad for him what he had to go through because he was a very honorable man. But would you say Achilles is honorable?
With his people, yes.
With his people, yes, but not honorable with his king. He has no king. He gave a flying fuck for his king.
Yeah.
He has no king, exactly. But he's expected to serve under Agamemnon. But
no, he is not expected to.
About that. Yeah.
Agamemnon expects him to not listen to him.
Yeah.
That's why he has Odysseus as the buffer.
Yeah.
For him.
Odysseus is kind of like, he is basically the friend of Achilles. Like maybe like
he's the only fucking king out of that entire court that he respects.
Yeah.
I think Odysseus is probably the most respected king in the story.
I would say
Is he also in the poem also?
Oh, yes.
He's the He's the main. He's the main person.
The main person in the story.
Yeah, in the poem.
Because in the movie, he only plays like a little small role. Really, he doesn't have that big of a role.
That's one of the downfalls.
In the poem, Odysseus is actually Ulysses.
Yes,
Correct.
I believe. Yes,
100%. Yep.
Yeah.
Odysseus is actually who?
Ulysses.
Ulysses.
So they
that's
changed
great.
it for the movie. They changed the name to Odysseus, but he's actually Ulysses.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, so we're going to go into the scene where Priam is actually talking to Achilles. This is my last long clip right here, but it's very interesting because it just shows how it kind of changes the mind of Achilles, because Achilles was like, all revenge and hatred, and after seeing this king, he even respects this king more than Agamemnon and everything else. So go into this scene right here.
Who are you? I have endured what no one on earth has endured before.
Played by the great Peter O'Toole.
I kiss the hands of the man who killed my son.
Priam? How did you get in here?
I know my own country better than the Greeks, I think.
You're a brave man. I could have your head on a spit in the blink of an eye.
You really think death frightens me now? I watched my eldest son die, watched you drag his body behind your chariot. Give him back to me. He deserves the honor of a proper burial, you know that. Give him to me.
He killed my cousin.
He thought it was you. How many cousins have you killed? How many sons and fathers and brothers and husbands? How many, brave Achilles?
It's true.
I knew your father. He died before his time. But he was lucky not to live long enough to see his son fall. You have taken everything from me. My eldest son, heir to my throne, defender of my kingdom. I cannot change what happened. It is the will of the gods. But give me this small mercy. I loved my boy from the moment he opened his eyes till the moment you closed them. Let me wash his body. Let me say the prayers. Let me place 2 coins on his eyes for the boatman.
The thing about the Priam and Achilles scene, do you feel, that's not in the poem, is it?
No.
Okay, so do you think that was a good scene to have in there to show Priam going over to Achilles to talk to him? Do you think that was, to basically grab it to say, can I please have my son's body back? Do you think that was needed?
For the character development, yeah. Just to show he's a good person.
Because the Priam, in my opinion, even though he's an idiot, not an idiot, he's not smart when he just kind of goes by his religious dudes, like the religious guys that constantly, which by the way, that's Arthur.
Earlier, that was part of their culture. That was their aspect of life.
Yeah.
You may not think it's smart today.
Yeah.
But back then, like I said earlier, that these fucking people back then, that's all they fucking believed in
was religion.
It wasn't even fucking religion. It was they believed in the fucking gods.
Yeah.
And the gods controlled and protected them. Their fates are already fucking determined.
Yeah.
All right. Now, depending on what happens in between, will determine like when your time is up.
Yeah.
But Priam, he had his fucking religious people, and they believed in Apollo 1,000 fucking %.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he went off of.
Yeah.
Because that's what he believed in.
Right.
Now, Hector, he may have believed in the gods, but he also believed more so on his ability and the ability of his own men.
Yeah.
To control what happens on the battlefield, not the will of the gods.
Right. Which, by the way,
so Priam, he's not stupid for having his belief in the gods, for protecting his city.
It just gets to me listening, because his sons were telling him that you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this, and he's listening to the religion. But I understand it was of its time and everything. It just felt kind of weird. It just felt like his sons didn't matter, but the religion does.
I think Priam represented more of what the kings of that time were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think most of the kings were just as Priam was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Agamemnon was more of a general than a king.
Okay.
He was looking for power. He was looking to rule. I think he was once he even got back to Greece.
Yeah.
He was still believing in gods and things like that, just like Priam was.
Yeah.
But he was more of a general looking for power and to rule. Priam was more of probably what most of the kings in that time actually were.
Yeah. Okay. That dude, one of the religious dudes, is from your movie Excalibur?
Which religious dude?
The one that was basically saw when they saw the wooden horse.
Oh yeah, that
Arthur,
fucking idiot.
That's Arthur from Excalibur.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, I saw his face and he looked familiar, and I wonder if you knew that, because Excalibur is one of your favorite movies. So I didn't know if you knew that or not.
Probably not.
Nigel Terry is his name, the actor's name. But I don't know. It's just that scene to me. It felt strange, but it also showed a little bit more honor, and it changed Achilles on his direction of where he wanted to go, to the point where he felt like Priam was a better king than Agamemnon and everything else. When it comes up to the Trojan horse and the raid on Troy, the Trojan horse, which I believe is also different in the poem, it really wasn't a big factor, but it was a big factor in this movie. What did you all think of the Trojan horse and how it was and how they brought it in there? I think it was like a gift from the gods, and bringing it in and having them unlock the gates of Troy and having the whole Greek army come into Troy and raid. You think that was done well?
Yeah, it was stunning. It was stunning, epic. It was shot beautifully, and like it's just the creativity behind it and just the behind the scenes stuff. It worked very well.
The director's cut was very different, though. The director's cut was very different from the theatrical cut of that version, because it was a lot more brutal. It showed a lot more rape of the women. You see all these soldiers taking the babies and throwing them into the fire. That wasn't in the theatrical cut.
Two.
Huh?
It was two.
Two rape scenes.
Two babies. That was it.
Yeah.
And there wasn't even fire.
Well, throwing them. It looked like they were thrown into a fire or something like that.
No.
Yeah.
They took the babies out of their mother's arms and threw them back into the building.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
so they weren't thrown into fucking.
Well, they were being
pits
thrown.
Of fire.
They were being thrown to their death, though. I mean, you take a baby, an infant. And
no, they're not going to be dead.
I guarantee they're going to be dead.
No, it's going to be special.
Okay. So we're gonna have some slops in Troy, basically.
No, Troy fucking burned.
So thrown into the fire.
No, they didn't. No, they weren't. They didn't get thrown into the buildings weren't on fire at the time.
But they were going to catch on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give it a 95% chance.
But you think the brutality needed to be shown with the raping of the women, the people just being hung? I mean, that was brutal. I mean, just seeing how everybody's just getting their just getting slaughtered, basically, in the streets of Troy and everything. What did you think of that? Do you think that brutality needed to be shown?
I don't think it was necessary to
emphasize it.
Yeah. I mean, you got to figure, like, you have an invading force,
right,
that snuck in.
Yeah.
You know, and I personally, I don't really think that that ending there, or that scene there, though, not scene, but the whole of the scene,
right,
was really fucking necessary. You know, now, and I'm not saying that, like, I'm against that scene or anything. It's just I don't think it was needed to explain anything that was actually fucking going on,
right,
in the movie itself.
Yeah,
you know, I think the theatrical cut for that scene there was perfectly fine.
Okay,
for it.
All right. Well, we're gonna go into a couple.
What do you think?
I mean, I thought Beer Fest did it better. But
I agree.
For the time period, I mean, just, you know, I appreciate how they shot it and like what they got away with doing and like that whole aspect. Because I mean, unfortunately, that happens in real life. So they're trying to like overemphasize it. So I guess they get a reaction from the fan or the audience. So
you feel like the brutality show just to get a reaction, basically, just say, "Oh, wow, that's pretty fucking crazy" and stuff like that.
I think they were trying to show how ruthless the Greeks actually were.
I mean, I figure the Trojans would be the same exact way if they were attacking the Greeks. When you think about it,
yeah, you're right. But I just think that just, you know, if it was the other way around, it'd probably be just as ruthless. But I think that's what they were trying to show is just the ruthless and the brutality of what war was at that time.
It's real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why I felt like it needed to show that, because it shows the reality of war. You know, just like when you see other movies about World War II and, the Civil War and stuff like that, when they show the reality, it shows a more realistic point of view than not showing that much brutality at all. You know what I mean? Like the D-Day invasion, Saving Private Ryan. That is reality right there. Black Hawk Down. So showing
sometimes less is more.
You feel like it?
Yeah, sometimes it is.
Okay. You guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with the brutality. I think we're trying to push current day morals on what they were, and what was not morals at that time.
Right.
There was very little back then.
At that time, they had no moral. They just didn't care.
Okay.
And war was war, and if whatever was in front of them was dying.
Yeah.
However brutal it was.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and talk about the score real quick, and then we're going to talk about the differences between the poem and the movie. I have a whole list of differences. Then I have a couple more questions, and we'll get into our pint reviews. But the score was different because James Horner's score. What was that?
1 hour movie, my ass.
Well, the score is very interesting because James Horner did the score, and it only took him about 6 weeks to compose a score. But before, there was Gabriel Yard who did the score for this movie, and it took him over a year to compose. It was completely rejected because of test screens. So then they had James Horner do the score and kind of fix it up a little bit. So I actually have samples of both scores to see a difference in what you guys think would have been better if James Horner's was good or Gabriel Yard. So this is the
so they put Gabriel Yaris in the director's cut?
There is maybe a 5-minute sequence with his score, but
it sucked.
This is his score. This is James Horner's right here. This is the original Achilles theme, basically. Which I think is powerful. I think this is a very epic score, and I think it's great. But wait till you hear.
Depends on the scene.
What?
Depends on the scene.
Well, this is the next one. This is Gabriel Yard's score coming up right here. All right, hold on. It's coming up. And here's Gabriel Yard. This is what it originally was intended.
A for which scene though?
The exact same scene.
But what was
You
never told me what scene it was.
Oh, sorry. That was the scene when Patroclus was coming out in Achilles' uniform. This is what it would originally have been. So which one's better?
It's too light. It's too kind of light and airy at the end of it.
I think Horner's score was better for that particular scene.
Yeah.
And this is the love scene. Which is actually made into a song by Josh Groban. Remember. So this is James Horner right here. Now Gabriel Yards is completely different.
Looks like I'm happy to be alive.
Yeah. Funny. Thanks, Goot. Right here. Sounds like a scene from Ben-Hur.
They tried to hit Gladiator and they couldn't.
It sounds horrible. So which one do you prefer, James Horner's or Gabriel Yard?
We have to pick. It's Horner.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's the differences between the score that originally was intended. Now, in the director's cut, they kind of screwed up on the score for a couple things. They changed. I know you guys have an issue with the beginning, but the scene between Hector and Achilles was actually the Planet of the Apes main title score from Danny Elfman.
Fucking lazy sack of shit.
Did you all notice that? I don't know if you ever seen the Tim Burton version of Planet of the Apes. They also used some music from Starship Troopers. And they also, the scene when Patroclus and Achilles is practicing on that mound in the beginning of the movie, they replaced James Horner's score with I don't remember the composer's score, but he did the score for
Gabriel Yaris.
Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, the movie, The Count of Monte Cristo. So
which version?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Which version of the Count of Monte Cristo?
Yeah.
The one with that was released.
The new one or original?
The newer one.
Oh, okay.
Which is actually a good movie, in my opinion. I think it's a great movie. But no, I was just curious. So you guys think James Horner's score is still better? Do you guys think it was a good score, James Horner, altogether?
In the original.
The theatrical cut? Mm-hmm. Did you think that the differences that they changed for the director's cut was not needed? They should have stuck with James Horner?
100%.
Yeah, they should stay with him.
Gotcha. I was just curious. All right.
What
so
did you think?
I love James Horner's score. I own the expanded score to James Horner. I think it's a beautiful score. It's actually one of my top 5 favorite scores of all time. I love James Horner's score to Troy.
What's your number 6?
I don't know what my number 6 is.
We said top 5, so you got to have a number 6 in there. So I figured you might. Okay. Anyway,
fuck. I'll go with Legends of the Fall. I don't know. Glory. I mean, seriously, there's so many other. Hans Zimmer, Gladiator. There's a lot of scores out there, man. I mean, I'm the score
Do you
whore,
think
but
that was better than Gladiator?
I'm going to tell you this flat out, okay? I love Gladiator. I think it's a great movie. I think Hans Zimmer's score to Gladiator is great, but I actually like James Horner's score to Troy better. That's just my opinion. I'm sure you guys are all going to completely be against me on that. I'm sure you're going to go for Gladiator more, but that's just my opinion. I love James Horner. I think James Horner is a great composer. I think his score is great for this. I thought his score for Braveheart was fucking beautiful. I think it was a great score for that. Gladiator has a great score, but I enjoyed
if you
Troy
didn't
better.
copy the stuff from Pirates, then yeah, I agree with you.
Oh yeah, I know. You guys, you were none of that.
What?
You were on that episode, and we talked about that.
Yes, you.
And we did a whole thing. Yeah, but we did the whole Pirates of the Caribbean, and we did a whole comparison, and we were having a whole argument about that.
We were. Yes, we were.
And I was wrong.
Yes, you fucking were.
I'm just proving to our audience why you're wrong.
Thanks, Scoot. I appreciate it. Thanks for pointing it out.
Yep.
Thumbs up to you, dude. Appreciate it.
Stop questioning my authority.
Oh my God. All right. So the differences between the movie. So in the Iliad, the war took 10 years, as we already said. Already had 9 years of the great Zeus gone by, whereas in the film Troy, it only took 17 days. In the Iliad, Patroclus was not the cousin of Achilles, only a friend. Other times, people would say a lover. Achilles was dead before the Trojan horse was even built. So he never went into Troy when the horse was brought into Troy. He was never on there. He was already dead. In the Iliad, Paris is killed, Hector's baby is killed, and Hector's wife is enslaved. However, in the film, Troy makes it that they leave safely. It's a lot of differences here. Ajax doesn't die by the hand of Hector. He kills himself due to the shame of not receiving Achilles' armor. This occurs in the poem Metamorphoses by Ovid. Metamorphoses by Ovid. I don't know who Ovid is. It's just something I found. Agamemnon was killed by his wife back in Greece immediately after the war, not Achilles who kills him in the film. What? I don't know how to say that name, so I'm not saying it.
No, is that her?
That's the wife of Agamemnon. Clytemnestra? Say that for me. Because I have no idea. That's exactly what it's written, the spelling, too.
Is this AI generated, too?
You can look it up.
I'm asking.
Yeah, yes, this is AI generated. This is all AI generated. How do you say that name? It's Clytemnestra.
What would that be?
Clytemnestra?
Sure, why not?
There you go. Agamemnon's wife. She's apparently the one that killed Agamemnon. Yeah. Hector
was a dick, so I don't blame her.
Hector was too scared of Achilles to fight him, and so he ran away and ran around the walls of Troy several times. Apparently that was in the poem. So he actually didn't face him in battle right then and there. He ran around the Troy
the walls
several
of
times.
Troy are
miles long.
Troy's not a small city.
I didn't figure it was.
Boy, that man had stamina.
Thetis, Achilles' mother, was a sea goddess. The movie does not really make the point. In the movie, Achilles is a member of Priam's family, but in the poem, she was simply a slave girl. So, which I said earlier in the episode. Was there anything that you would know about Adam that was different from the poem? Not like a lot of facts, but like a main thing that they changed.
Right at the end, where Paris gives that sword to the character's name was Aeneas.
Yeah,
Aeneas was actually a Trojan warrior during the Trojan War, and towards the end of the war, he was actually commanded by Hector to take the survivors and save them and take them. He ended up taking them to Rome and became a Roman warrior and was actually one of the largest factors in the rise of the Roman Empire.
Wow.
So he actually went from Troy to Rome and helped with the rise of the Roman Empire.
So in the movie where he just gives it to some kid of Troy, basically, it actually was meant to go to a warrior. In the poem?
Yeah. Well, the character he gave it to, because he said, "What's your name?" He says, "My name is Aeneas."
Yeah.
That Aeneas, that is who that character is. He's actually a
Trojan warrior.
Fought in the Trojan War. Now, of course, he didn't fight it there because it was only 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But being that it was a 10-year war, he actually fought in the Trojan War and then proceeded to go to Rome and help with the rise of the Roman Empire.
Interesting. And there's some other things here that Iliad focuses specifically on a few weeks of the final year of the Trojan War, emphasizing the rage of Achilles, his conflict with Agamemnon, and the death of Hector. Troy covers the entire 10-year span of the Trojan War, including events before and after the time frame of the Iliad. So, like I said, they extended it in the it's extended in the poem, but in the movie they can kind of condense it to about a week, 2 weeks basically. Characters. The Iliad includes numerous gods and goddesses actively participating in the influencing the events of the war, which I've seen in a lot of movies in the Greek times where basically the gods were always a part of it. The gods were nowhere near a part, other than saying, "Oh, we serve the gods" and stuff like that, but they weren't a part of this movie at all. Like, I think they were going to this movie more of a realistic view than of a, what would you say, like a folklore of the gods? I mean, what do you guys think?
I don't know. I think it was nice that it broke tradition of Greek mythology with a lot of movies that portrayed. Not necessarily folklore, you know, but like Greek beliefs of that time frame.
Yeah.
And it's not really folklore because they could they can have a sign from Zeus.
Right.
You know, that he's with them right now and they believe it.
Yeah.
You know, they can believe that fucking Hades is with them.
Right.
You know, is on the battlefield right now.
Yeah.
You know, or Ares. It's the same fucking god. Two different things. They're fucking confusing sometimes.
Well, the other thing about Paris killing. Oh, go ahead, Goot. Sorry.
So they want to make this more of a like a historical period piece. Like they want to emphasize the war part,
not the fantasy.
And yes, like they took out the mythology. They gave a nod to it by mentioning the gods and not angering them.
Right.
They were trying to keep that, you know, the civilization, how their approach and mentality was. That was like their main, like their silver lining to it. I feel like.
Which do you prefer, though? Do you prefer that it should have been done with the gods involved, or do you think there was more of a historical view?
In the theatrical version, yes. There's just too much dialogue. If it was like a miniseries, how they do Game of Thrones,
yeah,
it's fucking perfect. If you sprinkle that in a little bit, just to give that lore to it, it adds more mystery to it. So it's hit or miss. It's a hard balance to find.
Yeah. Actually, the Iliad would actually be a really interesting thing to be as a miniseries. We talked about that earlier, but even as a couple seasons, it'd just be like an extended storyline and everything. Now, the whole thing about Paris killing Achilles by shooting him in the heel, guided by Apollo, and apparently in the movie, you know, he just hit him in the heel, which, by the way, to me is a great shot. I think that is a beautiful shot where the camera is like, where Achilles is laying on the ground. It looks like one of the artwork that's in one of those like Greek vases, you know, of Achilles laying like that and stuff like that with the arrow in his foot. I thought that was a really good shot. Did you all think that was a great shot and how they did that? How the camera just from the top up going all the way up and just looking at him?
His shot would have been off.
Yeah.
A lot off. The way he shoots is fucking stupid.
He missed. That's why he hit his heel. He wasn't aiming for his heel.
No, he absolutely fucking wasn't.
Well, the fact is that in the movie, they kind of made it where everybody thought he died from getting hit in the Achilles, but really he got shot up in the arrow in the chest like 2 or 3 times.
Thought he died from his shot in his ankle.
I mean, that's what the whole story is, and how the Achilles was his weak spot because he was dipped in the gods.
That brought him down.
Yeah. Oh, so I thought in the poem. See, I didn't read the poem. That is actually what they say killed him because it was his weak spot,
which brought him down.
Oh, okay. See, I always thought it was actually that's what killed him. So
no, but his aim sucked.
Oh, Paris's?
Yeah,
he hit him twice first before he hit his Achilles.
The way he shoots is stupid.
Well, that's Legolas right there.
No, it's no.
The ankle shot was the first shot.
Brought him down.
Then he spun around and then he shot him three times in the chest after that.
Yeah, it was like one in the stomach, 2 in the chest. Yeah.
The funny thing, anyways, going down, they got shot in the Achilles.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people don't care for this movie, think that this movie is not a good movie. I've seen a lot of reviews. Even Peter O'Toole himself could not stand this movie. He said that he even walked out halfway through the screening of the movie because he thought Wolfgang Petersen did not execute the story that well at all, which I felt like Peter O'Toole is just being a diva for that because Peter O'Toole is a very classic actor. But I thought Peter O'Toole did good for his acting in his role. You guys have seen Lawrence of Arabia, and he was also in Caligula. You've never seen Lawrence of Arabia?
I said, yup.
Oh, I thought you said no. I'm sorry. Have you guys seen Lawrence of Arabia?
Mm-hmm.
And also Caligula. He was also in Caligula as the Caesar, and many other movies and stuff like that. But I thought Peter O'Toole did great as Priam. I thought he did a really good job. But apparently Wolfgang Petersen's very hard to work with, which I don't understand because I think he's a great director. He's done so many great movies. I mean, when you think of Perfect Storm, Neverending Story, Air Force One. I mean, he's done really good action pieces. Dust Boot is probably one of the best.
He's a hard director to fucking work for, though.
Every
actor has said so.
What other actors have said that? Did you say that on The Perfect Storm?
I did.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. I didn't remember that on The Perfect Storm. But I don't know. I think this movie is a very entertaining piece of history, even though it's based on a poem. So it's based on a poem, so it's not reality. It's not real. It's based on somebody's writings. So do you think that they handled this well and what they did by changing the story, making it reality driven instead of going by the goddesses and stuff like that? You guys still think that this is a good film? I'm actually really curious to hear all your pint reviews because I think everybody's going to be different on this. But the director's cut and the theatrical cut, I also want you to pick which one is the superior cut when you do your pint reviews. Before we get into our pint reviews.
No, but we got to fucking review director's cut.
You're reviewing the director's cut.
Yeah.
But I'm asking you which one you prefer.
Okay.
Yeah. So the director's cut is what you're going to do your critical and enjoyment. Yeah. Thank you. Which god or goddess do you find most interesting from that time of Greek mythology? Good. I was going to let you go first because I know you already had the answer in hand for this one because you are a big fan of mythology.
I'm going to go Aphrodite. I love her.
Aphrodite?
Yeah. What she does, just the goddess of sexual love and beauty.
She's a Greek goddess of love, beauty, pleasure, and relationships. She often wears a sacred belt that sometimes lends out. Aphrodite was known for her beauty.
Yeah, childbearing too. So she was. I look at her and see poison ivy too. So I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. In the story, she was the cause of this war.
Yeah.
Because there was a argument between the gods, between Aphrodite, Hera, and Athena.
Helen. Oh yeah.
No, Hera.
Yeah.
There's an argument between the three of them. And so they went to Paris to say, okay, who is the fairest of the three? Well, they were trying to bribe him. And I don't remember what the other two were bribed him with, but Aphrodite bribed him with, you
anal
can have
sex.
the most beautiful woman in the world, which ended up being Helen. So that's why he chose Aphrodite. And so since he picked her, she then said, okay, you can have Helen. Well, Helen was already married to Menelaus, and so that's what caused all of this mess.
Which is actually something I forgot to bring up in the beginning. It's one of my things that I missed. Helen of Troy was known to be the most beautiful woman in the world, basically. Supposed to be gorgeous. Diane Kruger, do you think that she played it? Do you think she put it to justice of being a gorgeous woman?
She had no speaking lines.
Yeah.
She had a couple lines here and there.
She only had a couple lines, so she played it perfectly.
Do you think she was beautiful, though?
She's pretty.
Well, here's some actresses that were for that role. I'm curious if you think these would have been better.
Oh, even better.
Halle Berry?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Keira Knightley?
No.
Not for this one.
Jennifer Lopez?
No.
Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Maybe.
Yes.
And then there's one more from Gladiator, Connie Nielsen.
No.
I don't think she's pretty at all. I've never found Connie Nielsen
No?
pretty. No,
she's pretty.
I didn't find her pretty in Ice Harvest or Gladiator.
You missed one. Katie Holmes also tried for it.
That wasn't in the list.
No. She's too homely.
Katie Holmes?
She tried for the role of Helen.
No, that's probably why she tried out. It wasn't even on the list, so she probably didn't get it.
No.
I can't see her as fucking Helen of Troy. But do you think anybody on that list, if you had to pick anybody on the list or just keep Diane Kruger, which one would you pick? Looks like Goot's going with Halle Berry. Yep, there you go. Adam?
I'd say probably Catherine Zeta-Jones at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'd say either one of those two.
Yeah.
I thought Diane Kruger did a good job. I thought she was gorgeous.
I'm not taking it away from her.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
I think Halle Berry would have brought a different. And actually, both of them, Halle Berry and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah,
I think they both would have fucking brought a different feel
aura to it.
Yeah,
you know, since I think they may have actually had more lines than she did.
Jesus Christ, she didn't. She had some. She had probably about like 10 lines throughout the whole movie, maybe.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah,
that's all she needed.
I mean, they said he wanted to pick a relatively unknown for her role for that role.
Yeah, I think that was one of her first, and she is a German actress. I know she was in Glorious Bastards, and I know she's been in another movie here and there, but I think she was gorgeous. I think she was a very pretty woman. I think, but a lot of people don't think that she was well casted as Helen of Troy. That's why that whole list right there. Halle Berry that's interesting. Catherine Zeta-Jones, yes, but Halle Berry, I don't think would have been made a good Helen of Troy.
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't see it.
Why is that?
I just don't see her as a.
What are you trying to?
I'm just asking why.
That's my. I wouldn't see Halle Berry as a Greek. More maybe Egyptian or something like that, but I just don't see her being a
well, Catherine
doesn't have, to me, does not have the features of a Greek.
Catherine Zeta-Jones is from Wales, I believe, isn't she?
I don't know.
I don't know if anybody knew that. So, but one more question before we do our pint reviews. What is your favorite Greek folklore?
Hold up. Ragnar and Adam didn't answer the favorite god.
Thank you.
Did we? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're right. It's because I moved over. Thank you, Goop.
Yeah, you totally.
You corrected
what
me.
We think.
No, I appreciate it. I didn't say mine either. I
gotta think a minute.
All right, Ragnar.
Poseidon.
That's mine.
Well, that's mine first. So pick another one, motherfucker. I don't share my gods.
Well, fuck it. I'll go for the big god. I'll go for Zeus. Zeus. There you go.
Poseidon's better.
Yeah. Well, Zeus is he's good with the women. I mean, he fucks a lot of women. I mean,
Says who?
Yes. He likes to be in the beds of a lot of women. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Bet you the motherfucker's dick falls off.
Yeah, man. He's
from chlamydia.
Same ones.
He's a fucking.
If I have to go with a different one, I'd probably say Athena.
Athena is the
that's
Greek
a good one.
god of wisdom and knowledge. She was born from the head of Zeus. After he swallowed Athena's mother when she was pregnant, she was born fully grown and dressed in armor. Athens, Greece is named after Athena because of her close ties to the city of civilization. And then
Born from his head?
That's what it said here.
So what did he do? Fucking jerk off? And
I
then
have no
ski?
idea. This is AI.
Here you are, honey.
Poseidon is the Greek god of the sea. He is known for protecting the sailors, but he will also inflict his wrath of those who feels has done nothing wrong. He has a love affair with Medusa. I didn't know he had a love affair with the Medusa, who birthed his 2 children with Perseus and beheaded her. I had no idea.
Medusa?
Medusa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it says here. And yours was
he kept his eyes closed.
Aphrodite, which we already read out.
Put a bag over her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Zeus is the Greek god of the skies. His brothers are Poseidon and Hades. Poseidon is one of the 12 Olympians, while Hades is not. Zeus has 3 sisters, Hesio, Demeter, and Hera.
Demeter.
Zeus is Demeter? Demeter. Zeus is considered the king of all the gods.
And Hera.
Yeah, Hera.
So he said hero.
He said hero.
He did say hero, right?
I don't have my glasses. I'm sorry. I see an A. It is an A. I thought it was an O.
It's Hera.
And I just got my glasses today, too. I'm not wearing them.
Hestia.
Yeah.
Demeter and Hera.
Yeah. That's 3 sisters. You guys are just going to keep fucking me up with my fucking eyes.
You're fucking yourself up, dude. You have goddamn glasses that you refuse to wear. I
was going to wear them. I just forgot.
Why are...
I just forgot.
Oh my god. How do you fucking forget to wear your goddamn glasses when you need to read?
I don't know, because I'm dim-witted.
For fuck's sakes, man.
I forget things. Anyways, what is your favorite Greek folklore? Thanks, Scoot. You keep nodding your head at me. He's like, this motherfucker doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
This is hilarious to me. I'm just laughing. Going with the flow.
Thanks, Scoot.
Damn it.
What's your favorite folklore?
What?
Greek folklore. What's so funny about that?
Oh, the phrasing, brother.
All right,
God
what is your
bless.
favorite Greek mytho?
Hercules. I love that storyline.
Hercules, okay. Adam?
I would probably have to go with the story of the Trojan War. I read both the Iliad and the Odyssey years ago, and really enjoyed the stories.
Okay.
I'd probably have to go with the story of the Trojan War.
Perseus and Medusa. I always enjoy that story. It's also a story of Clash of the Titans, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed the original Clash of the Titans, not the new one. The new one sucks, but the original. But Perseus with Pegasus and Medusa. That story right there. Ragnar? There's a shitload of them. I think there's like...
Oh, there's a bunch.
Yeah. I was looking at them, and there's so many that I've seen in many, many movies. Because you remember all those movies. Jason and the Argonauts. Great fucking movie. Clash of the Titans. What's some other movies you know of, Goot, that you grew up with watching? You know, with all the claymation and stuff like that. The Clash of the Titans and the Kraken. Yeah, that's a classic movie right there. And the Metal Owl. What are you laughing at?
I'm not laughing at anything. I'm fucking looking shit up.
You still having a hard time with that one?
I am.
This wasn't part of the questions you originally told me.
I know.
Well, no, I told you Greek folklore and your favorite god.
No, I remember it's like fucking Greek mythology movie, I think.
Well, there's a lot of movies based on those Greek mythology.
Yeah, I know. That's
Clash of the Titans is the one with the
I know what it is.
The winged horse.
But like, I mean, there's a lot like fucking.
That was really weird, Goot.
Perseus, you know.
Your video, your picture,
Odysseus.
just all of a sudden your arm was down here, and then it was just back up here, like instant. That's my fault. Maybe I should have prepped everybody for these questions.
Give me a minute.
Well, while we're waiting for him to do that, we'll go ahead and start our pint reviews. I think you're all ready for pint reviews, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Adam. For the director's cut. Now, I want you to give your critical and enjoyment of the director's cut, but I also want you to see which one do you prefer, the director's cut or the theatrical cut?
I would say probably the director's cut for the story. Theatrical cut for the score. I think put the two together. I think that'd be the best. So if I had to pick one, I'd say probably the director's cut.
Okay.
For enjoyment, I'm gonna give it 3.5. It was enjoyable. I like sitting through and watching it again.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's been a while since I've watched it.
Right.
Critical, I'm gonna give it a 2 3/4. I think they just took way too much away from the mythology of the story.
Right.
It just, there was so much that they did away with it. And I understand they had to do it because they only had 3 hours to do it.
Yeah.
But I just think they took too many liberties and just did not tell the right story. Critically, like I said, it was a good movie to watch, and it's fun to watch, and I'd recommend people to watch it. But critically, having to go with what the source material was, I just don't think they did enough because of the source material.
Right. Wow. I wasn't expecting that low of a critical from you, but there you go. Goot.
All right, so if I had to pick between theatrical and the director's cut, I'm gonna go theatrical, man.
Oh wow, okay.
I laugh thinking to myself, like, did I gain more from watching an extra 30 minutes to this? It's just I was like, what did I? There was nothing value to me added. This is more dialogue, and I was just like, God damn, this is dragging. So yeah, I'm going theatrical version for that. Enjoyment, I'll give it a 3 for enjoyment.
Okay.
And critical 2.5. Critical because there's pros and cons. So the pros to it is this is a fucking just visually stunning epic with the production values. Like I appreciate that kind of stuff. Like the set pieces, like that was fucking so well crafted.
The costumes.
And just the little things that make a movie good.
Yeah.
You know, just the attention to detail was fucking fantastic. The battle scenes were very good. I mean, those are not easy to fucking film.
Right.
The extras, I mean, there's one of the fun trivia. There's a ton of trivia to this movie. The amount of extras involved into it, just fantastic. But this one, the cons go into play. Like, there was a lackluster script to it. Like, you don't feel for these characters. I mean, Hector was, as you said earlier, who added depth to that character, but I didn't feel anything for these people.
Okay.
It was visually impressive, but the battle scenes, they lacked an emotional weight. Like, it was cool to see, but it was like, oh, okay, that happened. And just, the dialogue felt like cliched, and it's just, I don't know, it was drag sometimes.
So you felt the director's cut, so you think the theatrical cut is far superior to the director's cut?
What'd you say?
You said the theatrical cut is far superior than the director's cut.
Yes, I go with that.
Okay. All right. What is your...
I was glad to see Sean Bean survive.
Well, that's true.
One of the very few fucking movies he does.
He didn't die. So what is your...
I don't think it was in his contract yet that he needs to be dead in every fucking movie.
Shit, this was released like 3 years after Lord of the Rings, but he was known to die in other movies also beforehand, so... All right, what is your favorite Greek mythos?
Theseus and the Minotaur.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
The maze.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Okay.
So your favorite, either the director's cut or the theatrical?
It's theatrical.
Okay. But you're rating the director's cut.
So director's cut for critical, it's about 2.5. It didn't really fucking add anything special to watching the extra 30, 45 fucking minutes.
Right.
Of it. Yeah, sure, a couple extra fucking added scenes. Some extra shitty score pieces to it. It didn't add anything. It didn't make me feel happy and joyful for watching, for 3 hours and X minutes. It's a good movie. I enjoy it itself. Did anybody else notice that when the way Hector died is the way that Menelaus died? Same exact way.
Huh.
I didn't even notice that at all when he stabbed him.
So Menelaus, in a way, just bear with me on this one. All right. So Achilles sliced Hector in the fucking leg, dropped him. All right. And then got him straight through the fucking heart. Right. Menelaus sliced Paris in the fucking leg, but Hector stabbed him through the fucking heart.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little similar, a little different.
Interesting. I didn't actually.
I know. I just thought of that.
It's good call.
I don't know if it's fucking true or not. I don't know if it's meant to be. What is to be? What is to be? All right. So that was critical. All right. Enjoyment for the director's cut, 2.5.
Okay.
And that's being generous on this one, because there's inaccuracies in it. Things I think that they just shouldn't have fucking been in there, honestly. Like I said, I enjoyed the fucking movie too. So I think there's really no need for a director's cut of this one on it. I think it really fucking drops it down a lot. If we did the theatrical version, that'd be different, but we're not. So,
all right. Well, mine's is different from all of yours. In my opinion, I think the enjoyment for this movie is a 4. I actually enjoy the director's cut. Yes, there are some flaws in the director's cut with the score, but that's really it. There's music changes that they shouldn't have done, but overall, a lot of the score is still there. And I enjoy the story. I enjoy the extra dialogue. I'm a fan of director's cuts, and I think that was what the director intended, and I actually enjoyed his vision. I thought that the extra battle scenes, the brutality, needed to be there. I think the scenes between Helen and Priam that it showed, the scenes between Achilles and Brasilis, all the scenes right there, I enjoyed. I enjoyed the extra dialogue. I even thought that the whole scene when Achilles sliced off the head of the statue of Apollo and just starts like beating on his chest, like, yeah, taunting the gods basically. I thought that needed to be there because it showed Achilles was like, I don't fucking care what you gods think of me. I'm doing what I want to do. I think that this movie's highly enjoyable. This is one of my favorites, and I have no issues. I mean, not many issues with the director's cut other than the score. But when it comes to critical, that's what brings it down, is because of the score issues. So I'd say for my critical, I give it about a 3.5. I think it's a really well-made movie. I mean, the sets, like Goot said, the sets, the costumes, the everything about that just looked beautiful. They did such a great job. I didn't even remember this being nominated for costume design at the Oscars. I don't remember if it was set design or like that, but I thought the shots, especially with a shot of the all the ships going on the water, heading over to Troy, beautiful shot. I think this is a great movie. I think it's fun.
The theatrical version did.
Huh?
The theatrical version did.
What?
It got nominated.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, nominated for best costumes, but I mean, the same costumes are going to be in the director's cut too. So,
but the director's cut didn't get nominated.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's the same movie other than added scenes.
It did not. For costume design, the Aviator won that year.
No,
I'm saying it got nominated. I didn't say for costumes.
It got nominated.
It did not get nominated.
No, it didn't get nominated for anything.
For costumes?
No, costume design was not there.
No. It didn't get. I thought it got nominated.
It did get nominated. I remember watching the Oscars and seeing it get nominated.
Not for costume though.
It was like costume design or something like that.
It got nominated for an award.
Hold on, let me see here.
Right?
I'm looking.
Troy Oscar noms. 2000 nominated Golden Reel Award, Best Sound Editing.
Yeah, so it got nominated.
Was Troy nominated for Oscar? Yes. For sound editing, I remember for costume design because I remember that being shown at the Oscars.
I don't see
full
it here.
awards and nominations of Troy. Best costume design, yes.
For 2005.
Best costume design, 77th Academy Awards, 2005. Best costume design, Bob Ringwood.
God damn it.
It was nominated.
I see the freaking. Hang on. I see the Aviator, Finding Neverland, Lemony Snicket's, Ray, and fuck me, Troy.
Yeah, Troy. Yeah, that's why I remember being nominated for costumes. But really, that's all I got nominated for. It didn't get nominated for that much, but still, because it did have good costume design with the helmets, the armor, and everything else, and also like the Troy had almost like that tie-dye look on the shirts and everything. Yeah, it got nominated for that, but that's it. But overall, like I said, a 4 and a 3.5. I highly enjoy this movie. I wanted to touch on this movie. Yes, a lot of people would probably say, why would you do the director's cut instead of the theatrical cut? Because I prefer the director's cut. Yes, there's things I don't like in the director's cut that I wish they stuck to from the theatrical cut, but to me, it doesn't take away from the movie. It doesn't take away from the enjoyment of the movie. It just gives like an eye roll, or basically like they had to do that. All right, it is what it is. But the movie itself, the brutality, the dialogue, I liked all the added scenes. I think it made it a better movie in my opinion. But yeah, that's basically how it is with with Troy. I appreciate you guys on the different opinions, and I knew that this was going to be hit hard with the critical and the enjoyment. I knew that not everybody was for that shit. I had a whole argument with Snow about the whole score thing earlier today about it and how she thought that
my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth, you son of a bitch.
She hated this movie. She hated the director's cut because she says the theatrical cut is far superior, and that's what people's opinion are. So, but that's the end of our show for Troy. I think this went really well. I don't know. What did you guys think? Any last minute thoughts on what you thought of this?
We just said it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
I love the beach scene where all the ships are there.
I'm repeating myself. But anyways, that's the end of our show. Thanks for joining us for Troy in this disastrous episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we will see you guys later.
You're not going to.
Roll the trash cans.
Right.
Taking lights. What's up, guys? Well, this is a little bonus added to the end of the Troy episode. Stu could not make it again because
Had to fucking work.
Because you were stuck at work. So another show that he's missed, but he did watch the movie, and we also have the drink from the Ouzo that we got,
which I was looking really.
Which
forward
Snow,
to.
you can go ahead and say the word that he's supposed to say.
Stiminiamus.
Stimiamus.
Stimiamus.
So
It's to our health.
yes. So this is Ouzo. This is what Snow brought back over from Greece, and see how you think. I mean, you brought Ouzo. I don't remember what.
I forget which episode it was for, but
Yeah, and I remember it does a whole fogging up with the ice and everything else. So go ahead and do your review.
Thank you. John Stamos. Oh, that is nice.
Very licorice.
That is
very good at plenty, isn't it?
Oh, that is so nice.
Yeah, you got twos all around on that, by the way.
That's
Yeah.
a definite two. That's a definite two.
Yeah, that came from Santorini.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. It is. Like, you nailed it. It's good and plenty. It's liquid good and plenty.
Exactly.
Very dessert type drink.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And it's better on ice. I don't think. See, when I looked it up online, it says that Ouzo is better on ice, and plus with the whole foggy effect. Because I remember that happened with the last time we did. I just don't remember which one we did.
I can't remember, but I do. I remember it was. Yeah, I picked it up in Florida.
Yeah.
So I forget what episode of what we were doing it on. So.
All right. Well, you gave it a 2, so there we go. So actually, I think it's all 2s around. So Snow, thank you.
Good job.
I'm just glad the glass didn't break in my luggage. Dude, I had so much shit.
All right. So before I ask the question for your pint reviews of Troy, which one do you prefer, the director's cut or the theatrical cut?
It's been so long since I've seen the theatrical cut, I can't give you an answer on that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I watched the director's cut. Recently, I bought the fucking director's cut because you insisted on the goddamn director's cut.
That's the one I enjoy
So had to fucking buy it because I couldn't find it for rent or streaming on anywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So what's your pint reviews?
First off, fuck Paris.
Of course.
Fuck Hector.
He's a bitch.
Fuck their dad. Fuck Helen. Fuck all of them. That it's all their fucking fault that all those fuckers died. Fuck them all. All right? No. Horrible fucking leaders of their country. Protectors of their people.
Yeah.
Fuck them. All for some pussy. They fucking threw that goddamn shit out. No.
You got a point.
Fuck them. But as far as the movie goes, I thought it was a cool telling of a mythological aspect
to a more realistic view.
In a real view. Even something as simple as him catching the arrow to the tendon and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that's a good way of how the story could blow up from a simple thing to the thing. Oh, he was invincible except for this. Oh, and since that's how he went down and had no other arrows in him.
Yeah.
Then, well, it must have been godly intervention. I was like, that's cool.
The
That's
opening
cool. I appreciate
shot,
that.
the shot where it's like going back when you see him on the ground, it looks like one of those arts on a vase, basically. It looks great.
I thought it was very, very well shot, very cinematic from start to finish.
Epic.
And it accomplished that. So enjoyment, and I'm a huge mythology fan. So I always like seeing the Greek stories being
You loved
put on
Brian
screen.
Cox, though, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was fucking perfect.
Yeah, he had a hell of a time.
So swarmy. I'm like, yes. But I appreciated everybody's role from top to finish. I hated the fucking characters that were supposed to be the good guys, though. I fucking hated them.
You didn't like Eric Bana as Hector?
No.
Oh.
Because his ass fucking should have turned the boat around the second.
Oh, so character-wise, you don't like you don't think the actor even did a good job at the role?
Acting was fine, but they were all fucking who were supposed to be the likable characters. Were unlikable.
Gotcha.
All right, and even Achilles,
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, douche, fucking douche, super douchey. So I don't think they got what they were trying to get across. I think they were trying to get across,
the people of Troy were the good guys and the honorable people and shit like that.
Right.
And the people of the Greek armies were supposed to be, you know, this asshole force and shit like that. Even Brian Cox, as the leader of Greece, he was doing the right thing. He was uniting all the separate tribes together to become an overwhelming force, still letting them rule and run their own fucking country, run their own people with the expectation level, hey, when shit goes down, though, fucking send your people to help out.
Yep.
We all fucking defend each other.
Yeah.
So even though he was an asshole, let's say, but he was more of an asshole to Achilles because Achilles wasn't understanding it isn't about one man, it's about the fucking goddamn empire. And the empire is, of course, underneath the king. But
so that's a question we had is like, who's the villain in this? Really, there's no villains in this. Everybody's got issues.
It's Paris. Paris is the fucking villain.
No,
Paris
that's
is
true.
absolutely the fucking villain.
He's the one who, him and Helen is basically the ones who fucked it up.
I'm a little mad at, but not too much. She was just trying to get out of a fucked up relationship.
Yeah.
So she took an easy way out. It wasn't her responsibility to worry about these fucking people.
Right.
It was the fucking ruling family to rule about the people of Troy.
Okay.
Not fucking hers. All right. So no, it's Paris is the first fucking villain.
Yeah.
Hector is the fucking second fucking villain, and their dad is the third fucking villain by letting it all fucking go down. So
right.
Fuck those douches.
All right.
Enjoyment, I will probably give it a very soft 4. It's very soft. It was
You were the only ones. You were the only ones.
It was too long. The director's cut was, I'm assuming, remember, it was too long.
It's like 30 minutes longer.
It just felt like it went on for fucking ever. It definitely had shit that needed to be trimmed. I'm a very, very soft 4.
Okay.
Critically, I'm gonna give it probably like a 3 1/4.
I gave it a 3 1/2, I believe. So
yeah, like that, it was too long and shit needed to be cut. The people that were supposed to be the likable heroes did not come off that way at all.
Did you notice the music? The music. All right, that scene when Hector and Achilles is fighting. That's the main title to Planet of the Apes. They changed it, but in the director said they changed it, and also a couple other scenes they changed the music, but it was still mostly James Horner's score. But then they also grabbed from a couple other movies, and a lot of people have issues with that, including Snow and everything else. What is wrong with you? You can go ahead.
Listen, but it was beautifully shot. It was great battle scenes. It did make you feel the scale of everything. So it accomplished a lot of what it was trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
But it fell flat on other areas. So
yeah, it's not a perfect movie.
No. And like the only reason I give it the enjoyment of the soft 4 is because how big of a mythology fan I am.
Yeah.
And it was really cool take of seeing the shit be told and how it could have spawned the mythological tales
right.
In a real world way, and I appreciated that.
All right, awesome. Well, I'm glad to have your review for Troy. Me and yours were basically the closest to being that one. Everybody else had more of lower reviews on it.
I'm just more glad to try this fucking Uzo.
It's fucking great. Snow did a good job bringing that. Good job. So that's the end of our Troy episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you guys later.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Barrel Age Flicks. If you like our show, please leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Guys, this helps out enormously. Give us a follow on Instagram at Barrel Age Flicks Podcast. If you would like to send us a special film request, please contact us via Instagram, and we will give you a personal shout-out on the show. We are also on Facebook and Twitter. Our podcast is available on Apple Podcasts. We are officially also on YouTube in video form. And also Buzzsprout, Google Podcasts, Audible, Pocket Cast, Spotify, CastBox, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. Make sure you check out Barrel Aged Chicks, our spin-off show where you get the girl's perspective. Subscribe to our Patreon for uncut video and early access to our podcast. Special thanks to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio on YouTube for his awesome music. This guy fucking rocks. Check him out. Want to give a shout out to Sammy, one of our guest hosts on the show who does our amazing album artwork. Thank you, Sammy. Hope you join us for our next episode. Later, guys.